When we talk about NFTs, there's only one podcast to tune into. This one right here. About to spit these rhymes like a masterclass. Connect your MetaMask. Half this PFP's a trash. DNS, do not smash. Crypto Poppy found in it. Now he's getting cash. Rules ain't there yet. Please don't be rash. NFT got stepped on the scene, he made a splash like corporate cash. I just quit my job at DoorDash, nice guys finished last. Stepped out of the ashes straight into the squanch lane, fungibly a new man. Alphabet, he's flyer than a fucking toucan. Ways to go from kangaroo land. Schiller, he a moon man. About to get goofy, go grab doofy, get a horse. My wife couldn't get my NFTs, straight up in divorce. Fuck it, take the keys to my motherfucking porch. Trash cash, let the mad bees run the course. Squanching past the knowledge like a motherfucking torch. From the outside looking in, I just got off the porch.
Go AB, go AB, go. Go AB, go AB, go. Go AB, go AB, go. Go, 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 go. Go AB, go AB, go. Go AB, go AB, go. Go AB, go AB, go. Go, 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 go.
Go AB, go AB, go. If you didn't, now you know. Like Suki Zay, pump in the blow. TikTok's art is a trend to go. Plunging, no plunging, and capping, no capping. Been around the block and been running laps and been writing rhymes and been getting raps and keeping that ETH when dingling taps and snap in, snap out. I'm big on big cloud. Don't scream, don't shout. Suck the cool cat, cool with those two. What's incoming? I can't afford you. Zed had got a horse that is glue. Sneakerheads better stick to their shoes. Creatures trending, I'm not a muse. Lost souls blow up, I'ma light the fuse. BG on sports, I bet I'm gonna listen. Cody and ZK, they men on a mission. The lawyer be lawyering while Bakra be fishing. What is a floor and how many minted? Am I gonna ape and I already hinted. Don't have an ape and it ain't no mystery. But these bad boys are about to make history. Fresh ass suit at the Christie's. Christie's.
Go AB, go AB, go. Go AB, go AB, go. Go AB, go AB, go. Go, go, go.
Hey, welcome. We got a brand new show, limited edition podcast. We got Zedeca with us, NFT God, and I am Benjamin Brand. And we got a big show lined up for you tonight. Lots of giveaways. What are you giving away, NFT God?
Yeah, tonight's show, I'm going to open up, I have 10 packs of the new releases of Top Shot. I'm going to give away the first 15 moments. So 5 and 5, I'll keep the last 15, and I'm going to give away the first 15. And, yeah, that's all I'm giving away tonight, man. In a couple weeks, I'm going to give away one of these guys. And if I have it on, yep. And one of these guys.
Nice. And that's with mystery mints, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
For sure. All right, I had to change my stuff up.
Just change it.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying. This one. All right.
And
go ahead. I had to fix my sound still off, man. I'm sorry.
And Zedeca, you just had a big drop, right?
Yeah, my launch went live last night, about 30 hours ago. And
nice.
Yeah, no, it's going nicely. It's open for a couple of weeks, so it's a very calm, chill drop. So I'm happy about that.
Awesome. Yeah, I seen there was kind of some different tiers that you allowed people in. Like you even let some people in who, just if they wanted to view it at first and not really engage, right? And then, once they felt comfortable, they could actually buy. That's pretty cool.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, so the NFT is sort of a membership token to a Discord, a quote-unquote private Discord, but we set up sort of a Google form that if anyone wanted to just read the Discord, they could just fill it out and we give them a special roles. So it stops like some of the scammers and like the people just coming into shill their own projects if he's just purely public. So anyone who actually wants to be part of the community can at least view, and then if they want to, they can pay. And we're going to figure out some other ways that people can join without paying as well, because the whole idea wasn't majorly influenced by money, I guess. Yeah, it's
more about the community, huh? Getting the community together and whatnot. Okay, cool. And then you're also aren't you working on another project as well? I thought I see.
So I'm advising a few other projects,
Okay.
and they've one launched today actually, and then a couple are coming up. But yeah, I had another sort of within my project again. There was the two tiers. There was the 0.0331, which is access to the Discord, and then I have like a much more expensive one at like 3.3 ETH, and that's sort of more for people who are launching their own projects to get advice and feedback and consulting services. So I've been working with those two, and then advising a few other projects on a more elaborate basis, I guess. Yeah,
Nice.
it's been keeping me busy, but it's been good.
Yeah, and then I know you're still keeping up with the sheets and whatnot. Giving out the prices of a lot of the more popular projects, some of the projects that just launched and whatnot too.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Thankfully, that's all automated now, so it takes me like 15, 20 minutes a day
Oh,
to
nice.
write up a thread, as opposed to
Yeah.
say a month ago when it was like an hour and a half a day, which is just insane.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, it looked like even if we just looked at the data from the spreadsheets you put out, it looks like we're still in a little bit of a bear market when it comes to NFTs.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. I mean, it's sort of been that way for like a month now. I think we had a couple of periods where it was like a reprieve and prices bounced, but ETH is pumping, gas is high. It's tough for NFTs at the moment. There's no
Right.
two ways about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of people were turning to crypto, and it seems with the ENS launch of the token, like that even kind of furthered things a little bit, right?
Yeah. Everyone's hyped about the tokens, the ERC20s, and first it was dog coins, and now we have this, and then there's the GM token that's
Right, I
going
saw
around.
that. Yeah.
So,
Which I mean, it seems like you'd need to make quite a bit to do the trade, because with gas so high, a lot of times you're paying upwards in the $500 just to get it initially. So that means you need to make $500 profit on the coin.
yeah,
just to
it
break
doesn't make a
even.
lot of sense to
Yeah.
like be trading those coins on like Uniswap or something. But if they're on the exchange like Binance or something, then the fees are a
Then
lot
it's
lower.
fine,
So
yeah, because
that's fine. But
and Coinbase
yeah.
too. But
yeah,
usually
but
these coins seem to be a lot more limited. But yeah, I seen Binance picked up the ENS token today too as well.
yeah, really quickly. That's
Yeah.
just gone crazy. Like $80 now or something. Last I checked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get any of those?
I didn't, but I know NFT God. I think he had. I don't know if he can hear us right now, but yeah, I think he had 300, right? So
Oh
Nice.
yeah. I'm here now. I had to get my stuff going. Yeah. Anyway, hey Zeneca, man, welcome back to the show. It's been a while. It's been like over a month, man. How you been?
I've been well. Wow, it's been a month. Time is so weird. Like sometimes in NFT land, it feels like 3 days is
Years.
2 years, and then sometimes it's like a month. Like I thought that was longer. But anyway, I've been good. How you been?
Pretty good. I think you were on the last show. Wasn't Swicky on with you? Was that the same night?
no,
I think
he was on a previous show as well. Before
I've been
one.
on twice. Once, maybe she was on both
right.
times. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the ENS, I had about 375, 380, and I only kept 50. I sold the rest between like 48 to 55, and I'll admit it, I took profits, and I paid for our family to go to the Dominican Republic in a few months, man. So
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Nice.
and I bought a new refrigerator with it, so
Yeah.
I'm all good with that. I don't care. I'll take profits where they are, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
for effectively a free drop, that's amazing.
Yeah, I had no idea. And the thing about
Yeah.
that drop is what really it's all good. I mean, karma comes back to you. But I looked at today and I gave away 8 ENSs to people. I gave away to both the Stuco sisters. I gave it to the guy that created Zedron. I gave it to Zed Gazette, Pony Plug, Girl Dad. I even gave one to Dingaling. Like, the dude's the richest guy in the world, and I gave him one. I mean, shit. But hey, man, I believe in karma, and I don't want anything back from these people, man. I just hope
Yeah.
hope nobody expected it. But what I also didn't know was there only be one per an account, because if I would have known that, I would have spread out. I have like 11 different MetaMask
Yeah,
accounts.
exactly.
I would have put it in every single account. But
Yeah.
luckily, I did have it in like 7. So
Oh wow.
I have like 20 of them. Like,
Yeah.
I own one called NFT Metaverse. I have NFTmetaverse.eth.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
listed
you try to do that as a hobby, even like web domains, right? You have a ton of, like, this guy's probably has like 50 web domains as well.
I have over 120.
See,
Like, I have so many of them. Yeah, but the ETH, like, I listed it last night for 100 ETH. Maybe Mark Zuckerberg will come by and buy it up, man. Maybe.
That'd be nice.
Who knows, man? So I want to hear more about your project, man. Like, I know the gist of it. I know that you had 2 different levels, 2 different tiers, and the higher tier, the 3.33 versus the 0.033, is it?
Mm-hmm.
And they have different levels. So, like, basically, if you're buying in for 3.33, you are buying in to get your like a telephone call with you or whatever that entails. But you also said you are not going to shill anybody's stuff. Don't expect that. I respect it, because that's the same thing as me. Like, you have way more followers than I do now, but you get so many of these people. They either want to promote you or they want you to promote them. Like, every day, it's like, come on, man. Just, it's so much spam now in our DMs on Twitter. And so basically, you're gonna be the guy that's gonna say, all right, pitch me your idea, show me what you got, and you're gonna tell them, hey, dude, that sucks or that's good. I mean, pretty much, right? Is that what your whole thing is?
Not quite. So, like, it is the 3.33 ETH tier was sort of born. The idea was born out of the fact that, like, a month, 6 weeks ago, I started, like, consulting and advising people who were launching their own project, because I just was getting a ton of people every day saying, can you just look at my project, 20 minutes? Can you just take a look at it? Not necessarily even wanting to promote it. They just wanted genuine advice. And for a very long time, I just did that for free. Actually, I just got off a call before this where I promised someone like 3 months ago to look into their project, and then they only just got back to me. And so, yeah, that was also free, because I'm really happy to help people, and I like it, and I enjoy that side of things. But when I'm getting 10, 15, 20 requests a day for 15 or 20 minutes, on top of all the other stuff I'm doing, it's just literally not possible or feasible for me to be working with everyone. So I started this, hey, I will put out like a Google form, a way to apply if you want to hire me on. Just bring me on as like an official advisor for your project. Then, we know where our incentives are, and, where we're aligned and what we're working on. And then I'm way more able and willing to dedicate a lot more time to your project and get a deeper understanding of it. And that was great. And I have been working with a few projects and teams, and I've really been enjoying it. But what happened there was that this Google form I set up, I got like 80 people or teams applying within like 36 hours. And I was like, well, I can't work with that many people. So I picked like 3 or 4 to work with for a couple of months. And then, so I was like, well, maybe if I create an NFT and it will gain or give access to, say, a private Discord. And in this Discord, I will be there. I will chat. I'll look at your projects. I'll give you advice. I'll consult. We can have a phone call now and then. All this kind of stuff. We can network. I can put you in touch with other people. And it won't be as full on as like a full on, with some of these projects, I've been having like a 30, 60-minute call every single day. I can't do that with 300 people.
No, that's craziness.
But it was just like, this is a way that I can look at your project, give some advice, build an ongoing relationship, and form this great community, hopefully, because what started out as just me, offering time, advice, phone calls, video calls, all that kind of stuff. It became apparent that a lot of people wanted into the idea of talking and networking with other people launching projects. And like a lot of people have difficulty, say, finding a developer, finding artists, collab with other projects, strategic partners. And so, that is what the vision for that tier is. And I'm really excited for it. And it started off pretty well, and I'm looking forward to sort of building with all these people that are willing to. I mean, it's a very significant amount of money, of course, and so that I just hope to be able to provide value to them and feel that they are getting their money's worth. And I'm grateful for anyone willing to take sort of that leap of faith that there will be value out of it. Do you almost have to queue them at a certain point, like based on the amount of people that are buying? It's not like there could be 33 projects going at once, and then you're able to advise on every single one of them. So you're like, hey, you might have to take a back burner for, say, a month or so before I could even get to this one.
But I will
Yeah.
dedicate my time to it, and it'll be better because I have more time to dedicate to it.
Yeah,
Sure,
basically.
yeah.
So again, I put out a whitelist form. So I was going to sell 333 of these tokens. I've been running with the theme of threes because of my Twitter name. But yeah, so originally I was trying to decide, how will I structure this? Will I make it so that each token can be cashed in or burned or not, or like, change the state of it for like a 1 hour video call or something? I was like, no, that's just messy and I don't like that idea. Instead, I'll just say, you get access to the Discord, and I'll just not pick 300 people launching a project next month. And I got like 1,500 responses to the whitelist for this, which was ridiculous. And so,
Wait, how many did you say? It cut out real quick.
1,500.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
awesome, man.
It's awesome, but yeah. So I have been able to basically whittled it down to like 500 because some people literally just said, I just wanted to flip it. I just want it to be an alpha pump and dump group. And I was like, well, you're missing the point. So
yeah, that's not what you're doing. That's not what you're doing at all.
No, not at all.
Yeah, just go to Fleur if you want to do that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
AM is 3 to 5 ETH, man. And
oh god. Yeah. Yeah, so in a sense, I have been able to sort of curate the group between people who are launching a project next month, people who are building.
Hey,
for the
real
long
quick,
term.
what's your project called? You want to post it here now? You want to post in a
Sure.
private chat, and I'll show it here so everybody has a link.
It's Zen Academy. Let me just see if I got that right. Yeah, I think I typed that. ZenAcademy.io. That's sort of where all the details are about the two membership tiers.
All right, I'm gonna post it right now. It sucks that you can't post it yourself. I hate that guests cannot post anything in there. It's the dumbest thing ever. With
it is really
StreamYard.
weird. I can read the chat, but
yeah, it's the dumbest thing. Like I remember when Crypto Poppy, like he first invited me on his show. I'm like, I want to type all this stuff in there. I couldn't type anything. It was just like, what is this? Okay. I have some more questions when you're done with this little thing. So you were saying, your last thing you were saying is you created this Discord pretty much to replace of basically going through all these DMs and looking at all the stuff and telling, like you said, you're getting too many a day. So now you have like, basically you're telling people, if you want to be part of what I'm going to give you, because you have expertise now. I mean, you have over 100,000 followers now. So you and those, what he said, those graphs, those spreadsheets you make, they're awesome. I love it. I love that you do them from like 24 hours, one week, or is it 48 hours? But you had a whole bunch of different adjustments.
Yeah,
I know you
sometimes
switched it up
times.
recently a little bit, but those are awesome because actually you can see what's going on. Like it's kind of like having NGMI for free, but you're doing it for us and you're showing everything, not just what you own, which is awesome. Because just that alone, that costs 0.1 ETH. I mean, that's alone.
He's basically like the NASDAQ, right? When you can see that everything's all red and everything's all green, right? You can see that with the NFT stocks.
Yeah. What's the market doing today?
Yeah, exactly.
So I had a couple questions for you then, based on what you said so far. First off, I read somewhere, I believe it was on your Twitter for sure, that you were charging people around 6% of their profits to advise them. I mean, you don't have to say it, but did you do more than 5? Did you do more than 10 of these projects like that, where you would advise them and collect that fee? And I would also follow up is, what percentage of them were successful?
Yeah. So when I created this Google form, say 6 weeks ago, to just start getting into consulting, that was the rate that I set because I spoke to, I don't want to say the names of the people I spoke to, but like 5 or 6 other people that are well known on Twitter who do this consulting for projects. And I just asked, what do you charge? And the range was say between 2.5% to 8%, depending on how involved they were, how close it was to launch, all that kind of stuff. So I said, let me just put 6% down and see what projects apply for it. And I ended up working with 4. 2 of them had projects launching relatively soon, and we negotiated down to 3%. The other 2 were just happy to pay 6%, and their launch was a lot further away. And that's it. So I've worked with 4 projects, 2 for 6%, 2 for 3%. Let's see. One launched today. It's Curious Addies, and they have a refund policy where the money is locked in a smart contract for 100 days. So anyone that mints or buys one can just refund their money, which also means that any commission that I get paid
What?
is also locked for 100 days.
That's wild, really. So
Yeah, yeah.
So if you don't like what you bought, or if the floor goes to shit, you can get your money back.
Yeah, yeah. It's locked into the smart
Wow.
contract. So it's like, yeah, because they're like, it's like the anti-rug pull mechanism. Because like we can't run
No,
away with your money.
I love that. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah. It's really cool. So I saw that project and I was like super happy to advise with them. Even knowing that, hey, I'm not going to get paid for 3 and a bit months because of this 100-day
Yeah.
lockup. My commission is also locked in there, and I was like fine with that. 2 other projects haven't launched yet, and one, Shoes, they launched just before NFT NYC, and they've been struggling because of, again, gas and all the other issues that most projects are suffering
gas
with
is
right
a
now.
bitch right now. It's hard to sell anything right now with the gas.
Yeah,
like, it's hard to just give stuff away right now with gas.
Yes, I know. Yeah. I've done a few giveaways, and it's like I'm just paying $50 to give someone a free NFT. And,
like what I've been thinking about recently, like I have a project I'm not even going to talk about tonight because we're not ready to promote it.
Mhm.
But like my other project, which is the Real Crew, I mean, I already brought this up many times on the show. It came out 2 months too late, and a lot of ideas that I had back in July, a lot of people have already incorporated them.
Mhm.
So, but we're doing a collab right now, and I'm pretty sure we're going to do our collab on either Soul or Polygon Matic, just because of the gas fees. Like I mean, if we're gonna do airdrops of 1 to 200 airdrops, I mean that's gonna kill you as a project, especially a
Yeah.
project that didn't sell out. So I don't, and plus, I think people should gain some experience of looking into different blockchains, because I really don't think ETH is going to be the main blockchain in at least, I don't know, NFT years, NFT weeks, doesn't even matter. But what in a year from now, it's probably going to be something else. It probably will not be ETH, and it won't be OpenSea.
Yeah, OpenSea, I definitely agree on that.
No, they're
of
done. I mean,
crumbling.
they're cooked.
Yeah, and there's so many good competitors, I think, going to come out.
Yeah.
Actually, what I think we'll see is that there'll be a bunch of good competitors, and that like these successful marketplaces, and then someone's going to come in and create like a marketplace aggregator that has every marketplace listed, so that, you know, if you're a consumer, instead of having to check, hey, what's the floor price on Coinbase, what's the floor price on OpenSea, what's the floor price here, you just go to this aggregator, and it just figures it all out for you.
That's where you come in. That's your gig. Like, you should do this. Are you a dev, or are you just a numbers guy?
No, I'm just a numbers guy. I know devs, and I'm sure that there are smart people out there working on this very thing right now. But yeah, I agree
probably
that
like 10 people working on this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if they just even offered alternate payment methods, right? Like kind of like Top Shot implemented ETH, right? To where you can buy the NFT if you want to spend cash, or if you want to spend ETH. You know, if you had those different options with which way you want to sell your NFT and buy your NFT, that would be pretty ideal.
Where I think even Coinbase might implement it, where you can buy NFTs in ETH or in Sol or in USD,
right?
Or in
that's where
in the back end do all the conversions instantly.
Yeah, that's where it seems like it's going.
I want to bring something up that's pretty unique in the space. I did Twitter Spaces probably 3, maybe 4 weeks ago now, where I had these guys. They popped on there, and it was 2 devs, and they have like the best damn idea out there right now. Where they're basically like, you ever like, you know how you like take money and you put it in the ETH, and then you try to swap it over to Matic, or you swap it over to Sol or whatever it is. And if you go from ETH to Matic or Polygon, whatever you want to call it, it takes like up to an hour sometimes. And it's so long. These guys have a way to do it for 1/4 of the price within 5 minutes.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they do it through all the blockchains now, and they're incorporating more blockchains as they come along. They have Sol and they have Polygon, and I just saw on their board page or their white page a couple weeks ago that Zed Gazette is actually an investor for them now. So,
Ah,
and that
nice.
dude, I don't know, you know Zed Gazette,
I don't know him personally, but I
but
know
you
of him.
heard of him, right?
Yeah.
Like this dude's hobby is to read white papers and white pages. Like that's all. Like he loves to do that. He's a huge he was a huge crypto investor, DeFi and all that, and he quit his job, and this is all he's doing now. And like the dude's super smart. Like everybody knows him from Zach Gazette. He basically said it was a hobby that turned into like a career, and
Mm.
he's trying to bounce out of that a little bit. Like I don't know how much. I'm not gonna say anything for him because he's still friends with all those guys. But the dude's way beyond just doing Zed. He's
Mm.
super smart, and he got invested in a good company. I think. I have to look it up. I'll have him on soon. So I want to go back to this thing. So you launched last night.
Yes, yeah, about 30 hours ago now.
And how many were sold, or like how many were sold, and what was the cap?
So there's two tiers. There's the lower tier at 0.033, which we're basically running as an open edition. So there's no cap on the supply except that it's open for 2 weeks, and then after that, there's just no more for public sale again. I think we're at like 1,200 or 1,500 or somewhere around there sold for that so far. And for
Okay.
the 3.33, we've sold about 15 last I
Oh,
checked.
nice. That's not bad.
So
No, that's
I'm happy
awesome.
with
I mean,
it.
that's a high ass amount. And also, I like to say 1,200 is pretty damn good too, because I just want to point out another guy has been on my show multiple times is Tyler NFT Anonymous. That
Mhm.
guy has the Oasis, or he renamed it Camp, and this dude gave away his own ape, his own what are they called, mutant ape, and two other lower things, and a CryptoPunk, and he only sold 2,000 at the time of the when he had to give everything away.
Yeah,
Like in that, like he gave away so much stuff, man,
I
and
know.
it just,
Market
but
is tough right now. Yeah.
it you can't sell it. I mean, you can. I mean, some projects are getting lucky, I guess, but
Mm.
most projects and most secondary sales, I'm sorry, are just stagnant right now. You can't really do
Yeah.
anything. Everything's handcuffed right now because it's just, I mean, just gas alone. Like what I buy today? What was that thing you told me to buy today, Ben?
Space Ape.
A space ape. I bought a space ape today, and it cost me 0.15 ETH or some crap. And gas, the gas
Oh,
was
jeez.
whatever
Yeah.
it was. No, it wasn't that high. It was 0.99 for a thing, and it was 0.88. So 0.04 ETH. But 0.04 ETH right now is a lot of money, man.
Yeah, it's a couple $100 almost. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it was higher. Like when I bought it, I tried to do the nuance thing where you send it to another account, but you use that nuance number, and then it cancels that out, so you don't have to chart. But it didn't work. Like nothing was working because the gas GWEI was at like, it was bounced between like 500 to 700, and I didn't notice it. Like I didn't notice it, and then like it was too late, and then I think it was 280 for gas at the end.
Yeah.
But you did get a good win today on the sale, right?
Yeah, but I kind of didn't want to do it. But yeah, I had a Dead Fellows that I bought for back in the day when you minted them. And Dead Fellows did a really weird minting where basically I had to like share my ETH address, and I had to give them the ETH prior to the whitelist, or I got whitelisted, and then I had to give them the ETH, and then they sent it to me like a few days later. This is like an older thing. Like nobody would do that now. People are like, I'm not giving you my ETH. So I signed up with what you said, Google Forms and all that, and but I ended up getting 5 of them, and one of them ended up coming out to I don't know if you guys are familiar with Dead Fellows, but you have some that are like all rotten. There's 5 different things. And then you have like all fresh. I had an all fresh one with a dude with like really dark shades and a Lakers jersey. It was a pretty good one. It was all fresh, so it was pretty rare. And I listed it like a couple weeks ago for 0.189 or something. And yesterday on Twitter, some guy's like, "Hey, you want to come down on that price?" I was like, "Dude, I actually forgot that was listed." And I went to list it, but I was on my phone, and it was weird because the gas was fluctuating so much. It would never give me the thing that would say click. It just kept going like in and out, in and out, in and out on my phone. And it sold today for that price. So hey, I'm not gonna whine about $9,000 plus for something I paid 0.03 for 3 months ago, but I did want to list it. But hey, I went ahead and I bought whatever the space ape thing is, and I bought a lion with the money. So
nice.
Yeah. So how long is the 0.33 still available for sale, and what's the limit on those? Or the 3.33.
3.33. Yeah. So there's 333 is the max supply.
Everything's threes. All right.
It's all threes. Yeah. Just going with that theme. And there's no end date for that one. We're basically running off a whitelist sale. So again, we had a Google form where a bunch of people applied. I probably made a mistake where I went through and selected people who applied based on applications that they put in, say, like 3 to 4 weeks ago. Obviously, the market has changed a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Sentiment has changed. A lot of people who applied then are just not wanting to fork out that right now, which is obviously completely reasonable and makes a lot of sense. But so yesterday I went through and I messaged everyone who had made the whitelist just to see if they were interested. And if not, we have to go back to the list and replace it with other people that applied. So after that is done, if we haven't sold out 333, then it'll just be open for public until it sells out, if it ever sells out. Yeah.
All right. Ben, you have anything else before we bring on Mike?
No,
hey,
no, I
do you want to
appreciate you
stay
answering
on, or
all
you
the
want to come
questions.
back in 15 minutes, man? It's up to you.
I'll come back in. I need to do a couple of things.
All right, no problem. I'll see you in 15 minutes, man.
Cool.
All right, we're bringing up Mike Money. He was on the show. He's been on the show at least once, maybe twice.
Yep.
I forget everything, man. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. How you doing, man?
Oh, you're on mute.
Yep, you got me.
There you go.
What's up, fellas?
Hey.
No, I'm doing good. Last time I was on NFT God, I think you were getting through COVID, I think, or you just got the vaccination.
Yeah, you got the boost, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, that crushed me. All three. That was my booster. All three knocked me out for at least 36 hours each. Like it's the exact same thing every time. I was used to
foggy,
it,
man. you were real foggy.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, that's just what happens. That's me. Everybody's not affected. Like my wife calls me names because of it. She's like, "You're faking it." I'm like, "I'm not faking it. I really cannot wake up right now." But she's like, "You just don't want to drive the kids," or whatever she said. I don't know.
I milked my vaccinations every time, man. So I don't blame you at all if you did.
I didn't milk it. I wasn't trying to milk it, but that's what I was accused of.
No, you're good. I've just been grinding, man. Just trying to get the NFT Heroes up and running, and I'm on Twitter and reaching out to. I haven't reached out to Zeneca. I wanted to share a decently funny story with him on that one. I'll see if I can do it later. I was doing a bit of a giveaway through a couple of the influencers on Twitter, and I got a DM me from at Zeneca _33, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he wants to talk about the show tomorrow, or he's got an eye on the project. I got a little bit excited, and I looked a little bit closer, and it was a scam person trying to sell me
a similar name or something.
Yeah. So I thought that was a bit coincidental since I'll be meeting him officially today, but I thought that was a bit funny.
Yeah.
I just put out something today on Twitter. All of you guys, I welcome everybody to add to this list. I don't know if anybody's seen it. I'll post it here in a minute. It's basically like what not to do with your NFT stuff to get scammed. Like there's so many scams out there now. Like you don't even know. All right, here we go. I'll post in the big thing right here. Like then we'll get back. We'll get right back into your channel into your project one second. I just want to show this because like if you guys have anything to add, I'll add them. I'll write them down, and I'll keep a list of this stuff because there's just so many people getting scammed, and it's just like, why are you guys getting scammed? So I have 7, or some of them are kind of the same, but the first one is don't click links from Discord DMs. Like, for real. If someone DMs you in Discord with a link, don't click it unless you know the person. All right, the number 2 and number 3 are the same thing. Don't give out your seed phrase. Number 3, again, protect that seed phrase. Like, why would you ever, like, I have never had anybody in my whole life ever ask me for my seed phrase. I just haven't. So if someone asks you for it, it's probably not a good sign. Number 4, don't allow a stranger to have remote access to your computer. Like, that happened to a guy. He lost like what, 3? No, he lost like 7 CryptoPunks or some crap, right?
Yeah. I think I remember that.
It was a big thing.
Yeah.
And the next ones are just financial. Don't take out loans to buy the next shiny new project.
Oh, like, I don't know about that, man.
Well, no,
I'm just messing with you.
The next, well,
your messages
I'll
are
rephrase it. I'll rephrase it as saying, don't take out loans if you have no means to pay it back if the thing goes to 0. Is that fair? Don't expect something to go up in value. That's like following up to that. And the last one is, I'm harping on this big time right now. Don't blindly follow influencers. You could very well be the one left holding the bag after they're dumped, like as Fleur or whoever. I don't know. I mean,
the other thing is, any free gifts that are normally sent to you that kind of automatically go to your hidden folder, don't sell those.
No, don't sell those. Don't click on them.
Right.
Don't do anything with them.
No. But who's that? I'm sorry.
On free mints to your wallet. Stay away from those.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say about those because I got a whole bunch of them. I just bury them.
That's what you should do, right? Some people try to sell them, and then once you interact with the contract, it'll drain your ETH.
Yeah, and now they're getting kind of sneaky about it too, where they're actually showing where they're showing the floor a good amount, but nothing's really selling. But nobody's really looking at it. They're just seeing the floor at like 0.1. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get 0.1. They listen and boom, they're done.
Yeah, like, man.
I don't know. I'm scared of all of that.
Unless the link is posted in like Squanchland, I don't click on it. That's my viewpoint.
Oh yeah, for
so
sure.
Far.
Yeah, I have like probably 3 Discords I actually trust. Everybody else, I'm just like, nope. I don't know who you guys are, and I only trust the Discords that have like it's like a community Discord where it's not like a shilling Discord, I guess you would say.
Yeah, totally.
So you're back on, man. Tell us more about your project. Like, I totally remember what you were saying last time. Like, you had to show me today. I totally forgot. I wasn't high, but I felt like I was high that day.
Might as well been.
Yeah, pretty much. So you have all these different types of animals that are gonna fight.
So we got 6 base characters. The NFT Heroes project has 6 base characters. Each character has a different total mint size. So the most common is called Foxley, who's going to have 5,000 total mints, and the most rare is Shen Long, who's going to have 200 total mints. And in between that, we've got 4 other characters, and the reason we wanted to go down that route was to be able to provide some clear rarity as soon as things start to reveal. So we don't have to wait for scraping to always happen and stuff. So if you open up your the NFT reveals and it's a Shen Long, you got something special there. Don't get scammed by people trying to just scrape traits and get it for 0.05 and sell it for an ETH later, that type of stuff. So that's the basis of our project, and the inspiration for the arts come from 80s and 90s action movie heroes. So there's a bit of inspiration. So Foxley's inspiration, if once you can see a few examples, has come from James Bond type thought process, and Shen Long is is Bruce Lee inspired, so he's got some traits that would kind of lean towards
Are
some
these-
Bruce Lee stuff.
Are these ones you're already like previewing? Do you have already sneak peeks? Like, is that something he
I
can
do.
pull up and show the audience?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I've got sneak peeks in our Discord. Let me see if I can.
Yeah,
If
you
I
can
can
share
drop a-
your screen. Although
can
you
share
can't
mine?
type over here, you can share your screen.
Yeah, you can share
All
it,
right.
but you got to add it to the show once he shares it.
Let me see if I can pull up some sneak peeks for you, and I'll just share my screen quick, and then
All right.
we'll go from there.
Hey Ben, I'm about to give you the executive privileges of this thing, so that you can take.
Trying to think of the best way to do this, but I'll just share my screen, and hopefully the quality is good enough for you guys. Maybe if I share, let me see if I can share a video file to you, like, because we got a GIF that kind of shows.
Yeah, you should be able
Multiples?
to. I did the Kaiju King thing last week, so.
All right, let me just share my screen. I think that might be easier at this point. Be quicker too. Just got to make sure I've got everything down that I don't want people to see as well.
All right, I see it.
All right, so here's an example of the Foxley character. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's got like an astronaut gear on. He's got a card in his hand and a weapon. Beatrix, her focus is Lara Croft inspiration. Let's see. So Buster, any guesses on this one?
Rocky?
Yeah, Rocky focus. So he's kind of got the training look going on, getting ready for the big match and everything.
I love Rocky, man.
Yeah, who doesn't, right?
Oh yeah.
That, I think this is Big Cat, so his inspiration is Chuck Norris focused.
Oh,
He's got the karate suit on, and he's got a bazooka in his hand, some laser eyes. So we were just trying to show the variation in our traits with these sneak peeks. Indiana Jones focused is Brown Bear, so he's got a couple of we have a few of them with like the whip and all that stuff too. What's the little gold skull called? I'm drawing a bit of a blank. I don't know if you guys are Indiana Jones fans, but
the Holy Grail.
Yeah, the Holy Grail. Thank you. And then this is the most rare character. So Shenlong, he's Bruce Lee focused. So.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
that looks sweet.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. So far the two characters that are getting the most love are Buster and Shenlong, but some of the Foxley stuff is also pretty cool. Like here's a 3D model that we've started.
Is that James
working on.
Bond?
Yeah, that's the James
Fox's
Bond one.
Okay. He's got the golden gun in the background. I can see that.
Yeah.
I used to love that game.
Yeah, for sure, man. And we've recently gotten a guy on our team, and he's started doing some 3D printing of a Shenlong. And he's got that. He's got the first one produced. So we're just going to look at getting that painted. So here's an example of the 3D model that we've had artists kind of come up with for us. So, yeah, all cool stuff, man. Like the artist is like super.
Who is the artist?
He doesn't want to come into the limelight that way. He just does art for the fun of it.
Is the rest of the team known?
The rest of the team, I'm just going to stop sharing. Is that probably good for now, you guys?
Yeah, I can stop it.
Yeah.
This is my favorite Buster, though, right away. Like, he's the champ. Everything's good.
I already stopped it.
Oh, did you?
You said you wanted to stop it. I stopped it.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Yeah, so what was your question just before that? Sorry.
I said the artist is not doxxed.
Yeah.
Is the rest of the team known?
I'm the only one that's doxxed. This is the team's first venture into NFT project land.
So you're the guy that's going to get sued at the end of this.
Well, the leader of our project is actually a lawyer in Sydney, so he's got all the legal side of things sorted out. We got all the copyrights and all the documentation sorted. So yeah, we're looking okay on that end of things, and all the traits make sure to keep namesakes out of anything from a copyright standpoint. So he's got that whole thing covered because that was my first question when I came on board. So that
I think inspiration is fine in projects, right? It's when you blatantly like take the names and stuff. So
I posted my our Discord and website in the private chat. our whitelist is open at the moment. Over the past week, you guys were just talking a little bit about how the market's a bit rough at the moment, but we're seeing a lot of actual, from the hard work that our team's doing. We've got about, just last night, I think we had over 75 to 100 people join the whitelist, which was a nice little bump for us as well. So it seems like we've dipped into a couple different markets, and we've been doing, a bit of reaching out to influencers, and we've made some honorary NFTs for people like Girl Dad. We made one for. We did one for Jungle Freaks after all that stuff kind of sorted itself out. That was a bit crazy, but we made one for what's his name? Sorry. Oh, Von Doom. We're talking to at the moment. So yeah, we're doing quite a bit of push, and we're doing it from a different way. We're sending these guys pieces of the pixelated pieces of their profile picture on Twitter so they can have it in their wallet, and they're taking that rather than payment, and they're seeing the creativity we have. So it's been a good couple of weeks for us.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it looks cool. I made sure to I'm in the Discord as well. I made sure to get on the whitelist and all that too.
Yeah. We had to revisit pricing and stuff with
gas the way it is.
Gas the way it is, ETH the way it is. So we're doing 0.05 for all people who are whitelisted, and 0.06 for the public sale. And
when is it?
Pre-sale starts on the 16th, and it's going to be for 48 hours. We are also, we've talked with the dev team about the need for flexibility, and if gas is just absolutely ridiculous, we can adjust and make changes as well. So we're trying to do the best we can for the people who want one of these things in their wallet. I think, and the team and everyone in the community is seeing that. We've gotten a lot of positive remarks from that. And there's quite a few people actually in here today. I'm looking at the chat, and they've come in and taken a look. So that's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
it's awesome. Sweet. Do you have anything else before you bring everybody else on?
I think the only thing that I wanted to say was that our whitelist is probably going to close fairly soon. We might do a tiered whitelist. So if we can just get the Discord invite sent out on chat, that'd be sweet, because we want to give a little bit of a plus side to the people who are there.
I'll put it again. I'll write it again.
Yeah, sweet.
I put it up there.
Yeah, just to get a bit of a bonus to the people who have joined quite early compared to
right there, but I'll post it again too.
Nice. Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Other than that, I'm ready to play some games and see what I got and meet some people.
Well, first off, we're going to start with Ben's game. Or it's both our games, but I'll post it before the end. Let me find it. Okay, I got it here. It wouldn't let me cut and paste it, but I got it now.
I just posted his website from my Twitch too. YouTube's not going to see it. But.
All right, I posted it here though. All right, there we go.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys letting me come on too. That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
All right, I'm going to introduce everybody that comes on, and then Ben's going to start. We're going to do our next segue is going to be buy, sell. And Ben has a list. So basically how it's going to work is you're going to have 2 NFT projects. And let's say you don't own any, or you do own one.
Well, we'll just go over it with everybody on here.
Well, they're all here listening. They all know.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I'm telling everybody else.
All right.
So, all right, I'll bring them on here. Here we go.
Here we go.
Yo, holy shit. That's a full crew. What's up, everyone?
Here's a story.
We got 2 more. Yeah. You guys saw the thing I had on Twitter today, right? It had the whole box with 10 of us.
I thought you were going to pull that through.
So what we're going to do for this next segment is Ben's going to ask everybody to buy or sell. And we pretty much came up with the idea of if you're going to buy it or sell it, you're going to buy it for what the floor price will be at the end of this year. So starting January 1st, which one's going to have the highest floor is what we're going to go with this just for tonight. Mm-hmm. I mean, last week we did this and we did 1 year, but dude, 1 year in NFT land's like 5 years pretty much, or maybe in a decade. Who even knows? Like everything's so far away. when it comes to NFTs. And if anybody else pops in here, they can join. Danny Ukes did cancel, but I think NFT Anonymous is going to come on and take over his. Danny Ukes is kind of like his subordinate now, I believe. They both work for the same guy now, so we'll see. And I forget who else. Someone else is missing. I don't know. Whatever. Ben, take it away, man.
All right. So for this first segment, the floors have changed a little bit on these since we had listed it, but it's going to be the Kaiju Kings. I believe the floor is right around 3 ETH on the Genesis right now. And then you get the Mutant Ape Yacht Club.
Well, tell them what the floors are right now, just so that everybody knows.
Yeah, so I think when we last posted it, the Mutant Ape floor was at 3.8, but I believe that is gone up a little bit since then. So while the Kaiju Kings have went down to right around 3, I think the Mutant Apes are right about 4 now. I don't have the chart up. But yeah, I guess we'll start with.
Well, no,
it's 4.13.
Post the thing you showed earlier. I'll post it. Whatever you posted earlier in the Discord.
Oh, in the private? You want me to do it in the private chat?
No, I'll just post it right here, dude. Just so everybody knows what you're talking about. Like right now, what you're just saying is, I don't really get what you're saying. Just numbers out loud. Hold on. Here we go. There. Can you guys read that? Or is it these?
I can post it in the private chat. I don't.
Well, no, you have to post it here. There, whatever's highlighted. So the first one is what? Ben, go. Right there.
It's Kaiju Kings or Mutant Ape Yacht Club.
And the floors are 0.35 ETH versus 0.38 ETH. Okay.
Let's start with Mike Money. Since he's right below me.
All right, that's cool. I'll be the test dummy. That's fine. Do we? So we're deciding on which one we would buy, and then
I'm gonna post this somewhere else. So it's
and then whatever one's more successful by the end of December, right? That's what we're looking at.
Yeah. So you hold to
whichever one has a higher floor.
Okay. Well, I feel like Mutants is already taken off a bit, so that's a bit. And there's a lot of hype going on Twitter right now around Mutant Ape Yacht Club being a very undervalued NFT at the moment, and I haven't been a big buyer into the Kaiju King, so I'll go with the Mutant Ape project on that one.
Okay. Schiller?
I think when you kind of like look across the board, Mutant Apes are kind of like the obvious choice with this, just because it's more people. And I think as we're seeing like with ENS when that token came out, Twitter was all about like, hey, we love it. And that's because everyone had it. And I think there's way more people that have mutants. And obviously that's because Kaiju Kings doesn't have a massive supply. And so I think more people, the hype, everything. And obviously it's attached to Bored Apes. So mutants.
Okay. Crypto Poppy?
Yeah, I'm going to be very boring and say mutants. Maybe for the speculation that if we're talking about end of year, we're getting closer to some potential announcements around the token. So I'm just going to speculate that some news right around there will make the mutants go up. And Kaius already have their token, so I'm not really sure what news they could come up with right now that would turn things around.
All right, Zeneca?
Kaiju, I'll take the other side of the equation. I think, basically, the if you just look at it from supply and demand, like their supply is so much lower, so it's easier for their floor to double than compared to mutants. But also, yeah, I think that the team is killer and they're doing a lot. Yeah, that's good.
All right,
that's a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah, I own several mutants and 0 kaijus, and I still think there'll be a higher floor, so I should probably change that. But that's what I think.
All right, Cordy?
I'm going with mutant. That's a very easy choice because, I actually didn't hear much about kaiju the past few weeks. I've been hearing a lot about mutants, but not a lot about kaiju. So it's an easy choice with mutant, and especially because I'm hearing they're building their own little world within the Bored Ape universe. They have their own merch and all that, so it's definitely Mutant Apes.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. I didn't mean to do that. Okay.
Tom?
I gotta stick with Zeneca here and go with the Kaiju Kings. Just because, like he said, the supply mutants have I think 15,000, and Kaiju only have was it 3,300 for their Genesis, plus the utility of the token. You know, breeding the baby Kaijus. I think the Kaiju Kings will, when the market recovers, they'll pump pretty hard.
Hey, Ben, we got Tyler's on. Welcome back, Tyler.
What's
I'm gonna
up,
give
T?
everybody a
How's
big
it going,
intro
everyone?
before we do the next stage. But Tyler, right now we're on number 1 right now. Can you see the screen? Kaiju Kings versus Mutant Ape. Which one will have a higher floor on January 1st?
You're asking me?
We asked everybody. You're the last one.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say by default, because I've heard of Kaiju Kings, but I haven't done my research on it. I'm going to say Mutant Ape Yacht Club, just based off being at NFT NYC and interacting with a lot of both OG Bored Apes and then Mutant Ape holders. And, you know, with them receiving similar utility at the in real life events, I believe that the Mutant Ape Yacht Club is definitely undervalued currently.
Yeah, if I were to have a vote too, I would vote Mutant Ape, only because it's apes, dude. And apes are the number 2 under crypto. And I actually say apes are better than crypto, in my opinion. But that's just me.
All right.
Did you sell your mutant? You still got it?
No, I had to sell it, man. I had to sell it to support another project I was working on.
Oh,
Bummer.
It happened, man. I don't know. I had to pay my buddy, man. I got him into this whole thing, and it didn't go how I wanted, so I still had to pay the guy some money to do his work, man.
All right.
We're done talking about that, though.
All right. So the second one we'll go into is the Crypto Dads, which is probably at a 0.3 ETH floor, and then the Desperate Ape Wives, which is at a 0.65. So you got one newer project, one more established project. We'll start with Mike again.
Man, this one, when I saw this one,
Well, he's right under me, so I figured I'd go in order.
Yeah, sure. I was OG and whitelisted on both of these projects, so I enjoy both of them, and I can see the merit in both of them. I'm pleasantly surprised at how well the Desperate Ape Wives have performed so far, but I'm going to have to go with Crypto Dads, just from spending a lot of time in their Discords and actually talking to some of the teams. I just think that Crypto Dads, the team, the marketing strategies that they have and their ability to show that they can execute on those strategies is quite impressive, and the fact that they released a secondary drop that was considered successful compared to most secondary drops in their roadmap was pretty nice to see too. So I'm going to go with them.
Okay, and then Zeneca.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I admittedly don't know a lot about the Desperate Eight Wives, but I am decently familiar with the Crypto Dads. I have a few, and yeah, all of the same reasons. The team is good. They have the ability to execute on their roadmap. They're building for the very long term. You can tell that they've put a lot of thought into their entire infrastructure, and I guess December, the end of December is not that long term, but it's yeah, I think that the market will probably look favorably on them once it picks up again.
Okay, yeah, and Crypto Poppy.
Yeah, I love the Desperate Ape Wives. It's the only thing I've bought in like 2 weeks that actually made me money. So love the project. I'm down to only one. Love Crypto Dads as well. And I'm with you guys in that I think Crypto Dads is going to see probably a really good turnaround whenever and if ever a bull market comes again. Whereas I think the Desperate Ape Wives, to be honest, I'm kind of I think they may be hitting their top, and they're probably going to see some downside. Like I think they caught a down market, and they did well in it. And now I'm wondering if they're going to get dragged down along with the rest of the market. Is what I would predict is going to happen. I could be totally wrong. And then I do think Crypto Dads will make a move. And I think at 0.3 is a disgrace. And by the way, I bought my first Crypto Dad like a week ago. So,
just now?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you had one from the beginning, man.
No, I just bought my first one.
We bought it.
I thought you had it from the beginning. Okay.
By the way, one more thing. one more thing. Do you guys never wonder whether the Bored Apes will launch a female collection? Because it's kind of been the only criticism I think that they've ever had against them. And I do wonder, is that like the next airdrop? Maybe not. I don't know. And then what happens to the Ape Wives, right?
I mean, that'd be spicy, but
yeah,
there is the
sure.
trade for like the female hair though.
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swicky has it. Swicky has the
Yeah.
purple or the pink hair girl.
My wife had one too, and she still couldn't connect with it. They're difficult to connect with for females.
Yeah, it kind of is. But dude, if you have a female, I mean, it looks like a female. It's not a male. I don't know what you're saying. Like,
That's pretty controversial, man.
Yeah. Let's move on, man.
Have you
We'll save that take for a different time.
I can't really tell the
Oh
gender
wait,
of
did I
it.
just say something bad about PC? All right.
Is this
ignore
live?
me.
No.
Ignore me. If I said something that's like against all the gender of people, I'm sorry.
All right, so Schiller?
Yeah. So also NFT God, I don't know if you want to put us like on the bigger screen so we're not all like super small and like kind of go in between here of like
I
showing
thought
the
you guys
Word
wanted to
doc,
see this. Okay.
and then
I'll take it
yeah,
off.
for sure. I think everybody can like write it down quick if you just go in between.
All right.
Yo, what's up, gang? So the between Desperate Housewives and then Crypto Dads, I think that I look at Desperate Housewives kind of similar to how we're seeing different like punk derivatives, right? If there's going to be one that's going to stand out, I think for punks it's Funks, and for Bored Apes there's a few different ones, but like obviously the Desperate Housewives are kind of up there. But for Crypto Dads, it's a very specific niche, and there is so many people in the space that are into crypto NFTs and that are a dad, and it fits that perfectly. They've nailed what their persona is, and the fact that they're doing like the lawnmower game or whatever, I think that's hilarious. And I think that there's just, as the space keeps growing, that's something that's going to attract people more. And I think one of the downsides with the Desperate Ape Wives is some of them are okay, but I think when you look at some of them, they're like, it doesn't like flow as well as like I expected it to. So people using it as profile pictures, I know that there's been other ones that have done derivatives that I think look better. So I think Crypto Dads for sure on this one.
Okay. And Cordy?
Yeah. So when I first saw the Desperate Ape Wives, it was hilarious because I thought I thought the Bored Apes created wives for these apes. I thought it was hilarious. But I saw them, like Steven said, I saw them as derivatives and didn't take them as seriously. And I think they're not different enough as as NFTs. I feel like they're just doing the same exact things. Crypto Dads are more polished, more established, and I can see them doing very well compared to the Desperate Ape Wives. It's just hype right now at the moment.
Okay. Yeah. Tom?
I'm gonna post it for each one. So when you do the next one, just let me know, and I'll
Okay.
post it for the race season, and I'll take it off.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with everybody else here and kind of be boring and go with the Crypto
And
Dads.
I hate that.
Yeah, it's just that their team is great. They've executed on everything that they've planned out in the roadmap since the beginning. And I kind of did a little bit of research on the Ape Wives before we came on the show, and I feel like there's not much substance in the project other than just a PFP. And so with that, I have to go with the dads.
Yeah, it seems like more of a play off of Bored Ape Wives or Bored Ape Yacht Club.
It's a hype train
NFTs
too,
Anonymous.
isn't
Yeah.
I mean, consensus has it, right? Like, I also feel that Crypto Dads is far superior to Desperate Ape Wives. Crypto Dads, as Schiller had really identified, brand profile, nailed it. They know who their audience is, and they're capitalizing on it. And I've heard a lot of success stories and a lot of people that feel genuinely connected to that project. Whereas with the Ape Wives, it's derivative to me, and I only see it going so far.
Yeah. So it almost seems like, even with this could either, you could see it as a buying opportunity, or you could see it as, I mean, obviously this is all not financial advice, but with the floor of Desperate Ape Wives being double what the dads are and everybody choosing the dads, either, people are thinking the dads are going to go up, or the Desperate Ape Wives are actually going to go down.
Well, I think like if you look at like all of the projects that are like out in the space right now, I would argue like Crypto Dads is something that like I think would appeal to like a stupidly large amount of people. And just from like that extent, I think like it's potentially what we call like undervalued.
Yeah, which was really weird because the moms came out and once the moms came out, they literally dropped from like a 1.2 ETH floor all the way down to 0.3. So I mean that seems pretty drastic, but it's been like that for weeks.
They were a bit ahead of the curve with the dip. Like they dipped because of the crypto moms coming out, and then right after that, the market happened.
Yeah,
so like they were down already, and then the market just kind of threw a couple punches in while they were on the floor. And
well, did they release it too soon? Like, did they release that companion drop way too soon? I'd argue they did.
Yeah, I think it probably
potentially, but I mean they did all their marketing and stuff up front, so the value add. They really didn't have much in the bag at that point because they were still developing the game. So they had to do something to keep the people who are involved in the project enticed.
They're still trying to figure out too what the utility of owning a dad and a mom is, and that leaves people not sure what they want to do with them.
Yeah,
and thoughts.
But like I'm really excited to see what happens like on Father's Day to see how to capitalize off that.
I'll say one.
Festive NFTs.
Hey, that's a good present there. I'll take it.
What was
All
it?
right.
Oh, I'll say one thing though. Like, if any of these projects that you're bringing up right now, like they should all come back and watch this damn show because look who's on the show right now. Like, holy shit, this is like a collaborative of like pretty much the best of the best of NFT leader, influencer, whatever the hell you want to call it. Like, you guys are going to give these guys great ideas if they come back and watch this show. That's what I'm saying. Because, I mean, we're not really missing too many people. You guys are the guys that I follow. And I don't just follow. I actually click it so I get all of your notifications. Everybody here. I love you guys.
Yeah. Hey, guys, this is out of topic, but this is random. But did anybody have like, any large, large domain collection or receive a good amount from ENS? It's still going up actually.
Let's not talk about the price going up. Okay, then.
I put 3 ETH into it today.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's good, man.
Dude, good. I didn't know it was separated by each account. I had 20 or close to 20. Luckily, I had about 7 accounts with them. But shit, if I would have known it's gonna be only 1 per each account, I would have made 20 different.
Wait,
accounts.
is it actually? I thought it was. I didn't think it worked that way.
Account. 1 per
Really?
account.
Huh. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, if you had like 20 wallets, you're sitting real pretty right now.
Yeah.
Yo, shit.
For real though.
I had like 4 wallets, so I got it was decent for me. It's just insane. That airdrop is ridiculous.
No, you want to hear something even more crazy, Cordy?
Yeah.
I gave away 9 of them about a month and a half ago.
Oh, you blessed some people. That's
and I gave them the rich people. They're already rich. I gave Dingling one. Man. Like, come on. I gave one to Dingling. I gave one to Chris Ebbs, who he owns pretty much Zed.
Oh, I remember that. You bought all the Pony Plug ones.
Yeah, I bought Pony Plug. Man. I bought both the Stucco, whatever you call them, Jennifer and Steph. Yeah. I gave them both one. I gave Pony Plug, Zed Gazette. I gave Dingling one. I gave Girl Dad one. Chris Ebbs. I gave 9 away. That's all I know.
Let's have some fun for a minute while we're on the topic. Do we think that there's going to be a MetaMask or an OpenSea token?
Oh my God, that's the biggest thing. I'm waiting for that because OpenSea made so much money from us this year. They have to pay us back.
You imagine
they have to pay us back somehow.
Talk about a stimulus check if we get that. That would be incredible.
I think the next one's gonna be a Yats. I think Yat will come out with one because they've been trying to they keep climbing forward. I think they're gonna be next.
I'll take a Yat. I have my Yat. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I have a few too. I want a Yat.
So I've held my ENS but if OpenSea comes out with a token, I will literally short it to zero. I will short it every single chance I get with whatever power I have in my wallet. I will short it. I will use my influence to short it. Don't get me started on
That
OpenSea.
might be their only legitimate response to Coinbase NFT coming out, is to reward all of the the early adopters to OpenSea and be like, no, stay with us because we'll give you token.
Yeah.
That Rarible did it, right?
And
Rarible
guys, have
did
you
it?
heard that? Yeah, they're actually on Flow now. I was about to bring that up right now. They're actually on Flow. A Rarible. They're supporting Flow now. It's insane.
Nice.
No gas fees on Flow.
Nice.
On Flow,
Happy
okay.
about that. Yeah, I'm
All
sick
right.
of OpenSea. OpenSea's nice, but we gotta see others.
I think
shine
everybody's
too.
sick of it.
I'll say one thing. What was the guy's name that was forced to retire or quit from OpenSea? Nate. And he's on a new project now. We're kind of like
I thought he's on Coinbase.
He has a project? Oh
yeah,
man.
they're gonna be competitors with OpenSea.
Oh yeah.
That was
come
his
on, man.
project.
Platform?
I saw that. That's interesting.
Schiller, are you drinking Smirnoff out the bottle?
Yeah, why? Am I supposed to drink it a certain? Yeah, Crypto Poppy's got some. Listen, I got another one. I'll go get it in a minute.
Nice, man.
Hey, dude, don't mess with him, man. You go away with this. So go to the next question real quick. If we're going to
so the next project is the Bungie project.
Wait,
I'm
I'll
pronouncing
post,
that
hold on,
right.
Let me
All
show it. Let me show it in the thing. I have to pull up that screen. It's all weird now. I got two screens going on. All right, here we go. All right, so we're at number 3.
All right, so we're talking the Bungie project, which actually has a real artist behind it.
Hey, that sounds biased, yo. That sounds biased.
I know.
Real artist, eh?
No, you can't say that, man.
Okay,
just say the project. That's it.
So the floors are a little bit different on these now. So I believe the Bungie project is 2.21, and then the Playboy Rabbitars are like 0.19. So they're still pretty close. They went down a little bit though.
Okay.
All right, you guys got it. I can take it off, right?
Yeah.
Put everybody on the screen.
Yeah, we'll do a little bit different this time. We'll start out with NFTs Anonymous. So we'll go from the bottom
There
up.
you go. Make Tyler work for it.
So
I know. I'm just saying. Tyler's been just agreeing with everybody. Make him introduce.
Yeah. All right. So I know Jen she's the one who's representing Playboy NFT, and I really love her. I love what she stands for in this space, but personally, I just don't think that the big name brands are going to be the most attractive to this community. Like the majority of people that are in Web3 are not attracted to the name brands. So therefore, for that reason, Bungie seemed like it had a little bit more of an organic following, a little bit more virality behind it. I think that that's going to be more sustainable long-term than Playboy.
Okay, cool. We'll do Zedeca.
I don't know too much about the Playboy project, but I do know that Bungie obviously has super legitimate artists behind it. They have a strong team. They're dedicated and passionate to building out a successful project. And I think that they will be... I think that they're one of those projects where they're not going to let it fail. Like, they're so invested in it. Their reputations are on the line that they're just going to keep working to make it. And like, I personally like the art. I think a lot of people like the art. Yes, there's been a bunch of issues with it, but I think in time it'll probably do well. And hopefully a month is that time, or 2 months really. Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll do Crypto Poppy.
Hey, can I say both are going to be at 0? Is that allowed?
No, that's spicy. I like it. No. Say why you think that. We're good with this.
I'm not fighting neither project. To be honest, I don't know. I think the Bungie art, I'm really concerned about. It just when you look at it, when you look at the floor altogether, it's like the Mechaverse effect. Everything looks the same, and I think projects. So it kind of reminds me of like what Bulls on the Block went through. I thought they were going to be a lot better, and they ended up being like super busy, and people didn't end up really resonating with the art in the end. So I don't know why I'm getting that vibe from Bungie and Playboy Rabbitars. I'll straight up. I literally didn't get past the name, the symbol, and then the art. It kind of reminds me of Fluffs, which is not a good thing. So that's where I'll put those two projects.
So neither.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right, Tom.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Bungie. Just I don't know. When I hear about like big brands launching NFT projects, you get real skeptical, right? Like, where are they in this space for? Is it just kind of a cash grab, being opportunists, and launching some random project to take advantage of the market? So I'm gonna pick Bungie. It's surprisingly they have more like of celebrity backing than Playboy, when Playboy has a bigger brand in real life, because the artist is like really well known, and he has a lot of celebrities backing this project as well. So I have to pick that.
Nice. And then Cordy.
I'm picking Playboy just because they're very affiliated with the crypto space, and I've seen they're also well connected with Slime Sunday, which is a very, that's a very great team right there. I remember when I first collected some Slime Sunday pieces. I actually have that as my background. So like just having him connected to Playboy, I know a lot of great artists are working with like Playboy as well. So I'm going with Playboy Rabbitars, because Playboy are they've been involved for a while now, but you probably haven't seen it. But they've been doing a lot of stuff with Slime Sunday and a lot of other artists. So I see them doing very well.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't say very, very well. I'm not going to say that, but I see them doing better than the other project, basically.
Okay. Yeah. And then Schiller.
So, I mean, with the Bonjay project, like, so for these ones, I haven't really followed too much, but I went like just to their Twitters, and that's, I feel like one of the default things is to go check out the Twitter and see. And for the Rabbitars, I couldn't even find a website on their thing. It just linked to the Discord, and I'm like, okay, like, I just want to see the website for it. And then for like the Bonjay project, like their bio was, hey, we have 130,000 plus in the Discord, and that's like their way of advertising. I mean, like, as you guys know, like, the Discord hype and that kind of stuff, like, okay, if you have 100,000 people in there, I guess that's good. But again, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's like a selling point. And I thought it was a little weird that they kind of highlighted that. Now with the Bonjay collection, they have 11,111 or whatever. And so it's like, okay, there's a lot of funds with that. And I think that you have to be kind of bullish on teams that have a ridiculous amount of funds. But then looking kind of like further within all of their stuff, they're saying like, like for their mint, they had the physical 7-foot display of like the spaceman, and they had it like retailed at like $750,000, and I'm like, holy shit, like that's insane. Right. And I mean, like if that kind of stuff is like selling for that, you would think the NFTs would do kind of well too. And I mean, if I bought those because you needed to buy like 5 of them or more on the launch, like where the hell would I put that kind of thing? It's cool. Obviously, huge shout out to Beeple with the thing that he had displayed in Christie's, and that went for like 25 million or whatever. But I'm like, I don't know for like these physical stuffs and them wanting to do like in-person events. I think everyone that went to NFT NYC could, say, hey, like this is amazing, but like, do we want to continue to do all these different events? Is it going to be good? Is people going to be worn out? Are they going to have the funds to continue to travel? And so I think there's a lot more going on with Bonjay Project. So I'm going to pick that one, but I think there's definitely different points that you have to look at when you're kind of like assessing them. And I don't know anything about the Rabbitar thing because I didn't have their website, so I couldn't even find out. But it looks okay.
Yeah.
I just want to pop in. Is Playboy related to the Playboy magazine?
Yeah. Well, not the mansion. I think the mansion is sold, but it's related to Playboy.
As you already know, I'm all out on anything that sexualizes women. I have 2 girls. I'm a girl dad now. So, well,
I mean, it sexualizes like bunnies because I think that's right. They just got the pictures of them.
It's still Playboy. I didn't buy that stuff that what's his name? Plunge Father was shilling. What were those things? Those Karma Sutra things?
Yeah, I think that's what
I'm just saying. I'm just not into that. So
Karma Gang.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh yeah, those
what a weird project that shit was.
Oh my god, yeah, it was. Guys, I feel like it's gonna do really well. I feel like it can do well. I don't know what the price is now. It probably take really hard, but
it made a lot of money. It made a lot of money.
Yeah, it did pretty well. All things aside, yeah.
I just never bought it because my kids watch the show, man, and I don't.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just-
yeah, yeah. That's
And I'm not that person anymore, or ever. Like when I was younger.
Oh.
When I was younger, yeah, I used to read Playboy for the articles, you know. But
For the articles, okay.
You didn't read Hustler for the Trosley art?
Well,
well, I don't even. Maybe I don't know. All right, last one. Here we go.
All right. Well, Mike,
oh,
we didn't
gotta
do
go
Mike
yet.
yet. Yeah.
Oh,
I
I'm
gotta
sorry.
go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's all
Sorry.
right. So, I typically like to go with the better team and the team that's a bit more established and active, but like sex sells, right? Like, and there's a lot of 20-year-old males in this space, and I feel like if they have a Christmas party at the Playboy Mansion, that floor might rise. So I'm gonna go with the Playboy Rabbitars, even though it's a long shot.
Yeah, their roadmap was really. I mean, it looked like it was centered around parties, but they didn't. They tried to tell you something without really telling you something, right? So there's not really much. They said there's going to be a meta mansion and there's going to be like some parties, but what that roadmap really is, I still have no idea after looking at it a few times.
Me neither. I owned the Bungie pre-reveal, and once I sold pre-reveal, and I usually never do that because I like to take the gamble. But after they revealed, I wasn't too upset about it, just because I was.
I really like the
the only one
statues
that
that
felt
Schiller
that
was.
way?
What's that? I really like the statues that Schiller was talking about, like the big ones, like on the pictures. They look really cool. I just don't know if my homeowners association would like allow something like that just sitting in my front lawn.
Dude, homeowner associations suck. Like my neighbors, like, oh my god, it was like 2 years ago on Halloween, like right before Halloween, they totally tricked me. Like they're like, come over to this party, we're gonna have a good party. So we had like a nice in his garage type party. And they're like, hey, you should be homeowner president. And they got me all sauced up. I'm like, yeah, sure, let's do it. It sucks, dude. It sucks. If any of you guys are ever in a homeowner association, never be the president. It sucks, okay? It's like everybody just...
President of anything sounds awful, to be honest.
Yeah,
Hey.
it just sucks. I'm
Hey,
just telling
NFT
you.
God.
Yes.
I want to add one. We can be quick on it, but I really want everybody's opinion on this one. Same
Go
style.
ahead.
ETH and Solana.
Sheesh!
All right.
That's a good one.
I would
Wait,
love
wait,
some
wait.
Solana,
Wait.
like,
Here's the
discussions
question.
right now.
That's not even fair.
No, percentage increase. What
Oh,
increases more
percentage.
between now and January 1st? ETH or Solana?
I'm going to go
Definitely
ETH.
Solana.
I'm going ETH just because it's more prominent, man, and everybody knows about it. I mean, Solana is kind of dipping, and I mean, honestly, we already know ETH. Every time Bitcoin goes up, ETH goes up, and you told us this many times on your shows. And Bitcoin's going to keep going back up to 80 plus, man. So I'm going with ETH.
I mean, Solana's gone up like what 8x in the last few months, and I think that's just to expect it to continue to keep going up. It's I'll just go ETH as well.
Wait, you just said everything about Solana. Then you went
You
ETH.
did.
What?
Yeah, he said bad things.
Well,
Good
no, I mean,
things,
I think
but
it's gone up
not
so
bad
much
buying
that I
things.
think that it's like it's probably overbought. It's like so many people bought in on the hype and that kind of stuff, and there's going to be people taking profits, and ETH is just. Yeah, I think after we hit 4 point whatever K earlier in the year and then dipped down, and now we're back at those points. It's just I think just primed to continue going up to 5, 6, whatever 7K.
Yeah, I think ETH's gonna it's Crypto Poppy showing the show with these little. He has like these little like. I don't know what they're like. They look like umbrella tops, and he basically like shows like how it goes up and down. He's like, look at these two things, and he shows these things repeatedly. He's like, if it goes down below that, it's a bad sign. But if it goes like above it, then it goes back up, and then
I love how the way you're explaining trading.
Well, no, but
hilarious.
I don't know shit about it. But you,
I know.
dude, I get all my knowledge from you from crypto stuff, man. Like you're Crypto Poppy, man. Like you taught me a lot of stuff that I had no idea what the hell it meant before I saw your little graphs. So, Crypto Poppy, what's your answer to this?
Man, it's a tough one. To be honest, I actually think percentage increase they're going to be very similar. They're like they're toe to toe, especially recently. If you watch them recently, so if I'm gonna give one the edge, I think Solana does still have a little bit more percentage growth just because of ETH's current market cap and where it sits in the totem pole. So I think ETH, and none of us really know what the hell's going to happen. So don't take this with a grain of salt. But if ETH goes up another 100%, I think we will all agree we had an incredible bull run. If you look at where it started from $70, and a lot of people were calling for
I thought it was too
10K
expensive.
ETH, and if that happened, I think a lot of people would be satisfied. Like, damn, we got to freaking crazy, big, hairy, audacious goal numbers. And Solana still kind of potentially has a little bit more growth. But I mean, I agree with Zeneca. It's overextended too. Like, you can't say it's not overextended when you look at a chart that's parabolic up only.
So I'm going to throw a bit of a wrench in it a little bit here. The simple answer for me is Ethereum, just based off of the volume and the number of people that are likely to discover that before Solana. However, I will say that I've done my research as far as some of the other social media platforms besides Twitter, so mainly focusing on TikTok and Instagram. They got heavy into promoting Solana-based NFTs, and that brought a huge wave of people in, which I think is that pattern that we've seen recently. I don't think that that's sustainable. I will say that currently, I think that Solana NFTs are less manipulated than Ethereum-based NFTs, like the markets. However, I do believe that like the little like golden era, as far as when you wanted to get into Solana, it may have already passed. For example, Titan XBT, huge Solana NFT influencer at this point, and he was trying to get me into it, I think back in like August. And I was just like, I can't be bothered. I'm too focused on, Ethereum and
August. That was late as shit then.
yeah. But I mean, well, he was already doing it. He was like, dude, like now is the time. Like get your Solana monkey business, get whatever. Like these things are going to take off. And sure enough, they brought tons of people into the Solana community. But
yeah,
to me, I think that was a wave, but I don't think that that's sustainable.
And me, I'm going with Solana. The reason why, because I've been using it for the past 4 months. I've been really researching Solana, and I love what I've been seeing. They have Sonium Space, this digital world. Is there's a couple digital worlds on top of Ethereum, but Sonium Space is one of the best looking ones. They're going to support Solana around like December. And if you actually check, other wallets like Blocto Wallet that's using Flow, they're supporting Solana as well. And you have Audius. Audius is basically the biggest music platform in crypto. There's nobody close. And I'm seeing people, and Audius is going to be using Solana, in the future a lot more. They had a partnership with Thugbirds, and I actually have a Thugbird. That's my Twitter, PFP. That's my PFP everywhere. And what I see with Solana is that they're going to lead the music industry with NFTs, because this is what happened. Okay, so you have Steve Aoki. He's actually on Audius. You have a couple other artists like Jason Derulo, Trey Songz. They've actually talked about Solana as a solution, and you also have the rap team, who actually produce beats for top artists like Lil Uzi, 808 Mafia. They actually have Thugbirds, and they're using Solana. And you have FTX. FTX is formerly Blockfolio. They have their own NFT marketplace right now, so they're like the Coinbase for Solana, and they have NFTs supporting on there from Solana, and they are one of the biggest exchanges out there. And just seeing what's happening, and as well, this is other project called Fract, right? It's a project. Basically, you're staking your NFTs and you earn Fract tokens on there. They've actually created something called Fraction.art, where you could basically take out shares. So the things that we tried on Ethereum, right? To fractionalize NFTs, that's actually being done now on Solana, but with very, very minimal gas fees. So Fract has done something where you could stake your NFTs, use those tokens that you earn from staking those NFTs to buy upcoming projects. So you have projects that's this phenomenon that's building on Solana, and that's also building another tool. So they have another tool called Fractional Art, which is basically used to take out shares of blue chip Solana NFTs like Thugbirds and SMB. So you're seeing all these things happen. This innovation in Solana is a lot going on, and I see it performing a lot very, very well in the next few months.
I have to say one thing. Just up to,
sorry, just before let me just jump in. I wanted to say I need to jump off because I know the call. But I was thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, peace.
Brother. Take care, man.
Bye, man.
Thanks. Yep.
I will just say I'm gonna redo my answer. I'm gonna go with what Cordy says because
he just sold you Solana right here.
Like he is Mr. Solana. Yeah, for sure. All right.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I've spent thousands of dollars staking and unstaking ETH projects over the last 2 weeks. And it's because the devs screwed up, not me. And they have to screw up and migrate me to a new contract. And I'm staking and unstaking. So, yeah, I felt that pain over the last couple of weeks.
All right, Ben, let's do your last one. And we'll take a quick break and we'll bust into the next part. Here we go.
All right, so the last one, which also changed quite a bit for the floors from when we posted them, is the Mutant Cats, which I believe is probably at least a 0.5 floor, and the Bear X, which I think is also right around 0.4, something like that. So
Dude, these have been coming down today. They're like a 0.45 and 0.3 last time I checked.
Oh, 0.3, really? Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. They've been coming down.
Really?
Yeah, it's like everything though.
4.5. Oh.
Okay, cats are back up to 6.6. Whoa.
Yeah, they've shot up a bit today.
Dude, hold on. Somebody's at the floor right now. You can see it because there's a bunch of glitched. The whole first row is glitched.
What's up, Bear X?
Bear X is down at 0.3 still.
All right.
What's going on with the cats, yo? My cats are mooning.
All right, here we go.
All right, so let's go ahead and we'll start with Schiller.
So I just put it in the Twitch chat, except it deleted the link, so I re-put it in here if anybody's wanting to post it in the Twitch for people to look at. But it's the chart of the fish token for Mutant Cats, because I think overall it's always interesting to look at what those are selling at, because ultimately you're buying that NFT purely for access to those tokens for the DAO assets. Similar to what happened with the Playboy Ravatars for XBear. I got their OpenSea link Discord. I didn't find the website for it. I think with Mutant Cats, if I remember correctly, Machi Big Bro, who is a huge whale in the space, and has some of the craziest apes and some of the biggest sales. He was a huge backer of Mutant Cats, and so purely for that reason, it's kind of a cheap answer. But I think Mutant Cats, just because when you have somebody that has that backing and people know, hey, that's somebody with money, a lot of people just automatically default to looking at as a safer investment than something that doesn't.
Real quick, I just want to interject. Machi actually has two accounts, his Big Brother and Little Brother, whatever they're called, and they both they sweep the floors like no other accounts do. They're nuts. I've seen them just sweep up the floors and the highest priced ones too.
They have an M3, right? Don't they have an M3A?
They have the M3. It's the noise one. God, it's a good one too.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
All right. So yeah, Cordy.
Oh yeah, so I'm going with Mutant Cats just because they're more known and they've gotten a lot of attention from a lot of people because they have a great way to actually reward holders, and and the art is dope. I love the art of the other project. They're doing stuff with pixels, but I feel like everyone's doing that with these pixels. They all try to compete with CyberCons and do their own thing, but Mutant Cats stands out with their art. They look, they look amazing. So I'm going with Mutant Cats.
Okay, Mike.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with what Cordy just said there. I don't know enough about both of these projects, so I tend to follow the money and follow the art. And Bear X art just doesn't grab me at all. They all quite look similar, and A lot of the traits are the reused traits that a lot of the projects like to use, and I think it had its run. So just watching mutant cats floor getting swept before our eyes right here, it's hard to go against that right now.
Okay, yeah. Tom?
I actually hate the mutant cat art. I think I might be the only one here, but I really didn't like it. I minted it and flipped a bunch of them, and I regret doing that because I didn't really understand what the project was at the time. But their team has been really impressive. Like I think they have 1,100 ETH in their DAO right now, not including all the assets that they bought. They really executed the gorilla drop really well. So yeah, I got to go with mutant cats.
Okay. NFTs Anonymous?
So I also am not too familiar with either of these projects. Mutant Cats I've at least heard of. Barracks I hadn't even heard of, to be honest. Looking at the Twitters, I mean, the Mutant Cats, they seem like a derivative of the Cool Cats. However, anytime you're actually able to successfully implement tokenomics, that's going to be attractive to this community. Barracks looks like it is a knockoff of CyberKong's 100% with that type of art. And just based off where the floor sits currently, I would have to venture like comparing that to CyberKong's or even Baby Kong's. People aren't willing to consider it to the same. They're not putting the same value on it as CyberKong's. They're not even saying that it's gonna have the same type of trajectory as CyberKong. So for that reason, I'll go with Mutant Cats as well.
I have a point to bring up about CyberKong once we finish this round, just for conversation's sake.
Okay. Yeah. And then Crypto Poppy?
Okay, I know both of these projects well. I spent a lot of time actually in kind of the staking NFT side, total degen, not knowing where the hell any of this is going, right? And Mutant Cats, they're at the stage where, like, what we're finding out about all of these projects is that so far they have not been able to create enough utility to avoid tanking of the token itself. So pretty much every project I'm in that is staking, the token has tanked, and therefore the price of the NFTs have tanked. So they haven't quite figured out maybe the right supply, or more importantly, the right utility. Like, why are you going to convince me to hold this token if it's free money the way ENS did? ENS is the only one that actually achieved this over the last while, that airdropped the token and the price went up. Everything else.
Well, they also had liquidity in there too. Like a lot of it, because look at Aped. Aped would have went up way more higher if there was more liquidity in there, because you couldn't sell or buy it at the beginning. I'm just saying, there's a difference if you have the liquidity or not.
No, I get it, but ENS is a beast. Like, it's trading on.
It is. It is a beast.
I
think it's gonna. I think it's gonna keep going up too. I think it's gonna keep going up.
And the cool thing about ENS is that it's like the first NFT that we saw that actually had utility. We were using this for like years, and they didn't realize we were actually playing with an NFT. It was an NFT. It was just insane. I'm like, wow. And I remember like last year, I was like, oh wow, this is actually an NFT. This blockchain. I mean, this ENS is NFT. I'm thinking that it was something else at first, but I dug deeper, and that's something where. In my whole, that's something I really talk about a lot, where blockchain domains are going to really be the most important part of the metaverse. Basically, I have a couple of domains on RSK, and just having domains, you basically run the internet, and because everyone's going to need the identity for something, right? For especially the metaverse. I remember I have like a subdomain on inside of Decentraland, and it shows my username as this subdomains. So I'm like, oh damn, you see that, right? You could work jobs and have these domains added to your ID online and represent you inside the metaverse. It's really interesting.
Yeah, so with Mutant Cats, they've got a bit more complex now with the gorillas and the serum and the cat and the fish and all these things together, and they tried to create this ecosystem that was kind of a lot of game theory, and it hasn't proven out that that's enough. And I'm invested in it, and by the way, the team is top notch. That I can tell you. Like, They throw freaking
Nice.
parties like I haven't seen anybody else throw just in their Discord every night. It's hilarious.
Okay.
And
They're very
everybody's
good at
just
marketing.
vibing, man. They're community builders. They're really good community builders, and they've screwed up a ton on the technical side. So, anyways, my answer is probably still Mutant Cats because Bear X is just like all you guys said, is a copy of all of what's happening with nothing new. So I can't imagine that they're going to do anything different. And Root's gonna come out in a week, I believe, or 4 days, and then it's probably gonna tank as well.
Schiller,
You're so pessimistic.
Schiller, I don't know if you meant this for me, Roy. He didn't delete my comment. If you want to put that in the chat, was that to me or somebody else?
Oh yeah, because I sent you the link of what to put in, then I put like a dash of like, hey, if you want to put this in the chat, but then you just copied the whole thing, including my comment about it instead of deleting the comment.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I just put your new one.
No, you're good. Don't say sorry. You're vibing. It's just hilarious. You're good. You're good.
All right, so we're done with that, right? Did everybody answer? Or
I think so.
Someone had a follow-up, right?
Yeah. So I put two links again on the bottom. They're kind of like attached. It's the CyberKong status and then the banana token itself. So if you guys hadn't seen, basically CyberKong has announced today that they are doing a merchandise drop with uniquely.io. And the way that it's going to work is they have various pieces and it's a limited quantity size of 220 per each of these items. And it's either 10 banana or I think like 26 or whatever more uniquely.io tokens, whatever that is. I haven't really looked into it. But like for the banana tokens, as like a Genesis Kong holder, if you have them, technically you get them, for free in a way, but otherwise you have to buy those 10 and it ends up being about, like $500 for a single piece of merch, which I think is kind of crazy. Now, as someone who's like, hey, like I want, banana to have more utility, I think it's great, but also having that like extremely limited quantity and looking at the designs that they've come up with, I think the one that looks like their VX, it's got like the purple jumpsuit, looks really cool, but the other ones that just their logo, I mean, not suggesting you go do this, but it looks like something you could go to the local store, get it screen printed on like a hoodie and be good from there. So I'm like, for $500, that seems, pretty extensive for that. So I'm curious if anybody has any thoughts with them doing this partnership that is, equating to a relatively high cost basis for a single piece of merch.
I have one thing to add. You own a Genesis Kong, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's badass, dude.
Thanks. So I bought it at 40, went to 200. Man. I did the Top Shot thing, said this is going to the moon, and then crashed back down to 85. So.
Is it at 85 now?
Only 85. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's still good, but like, I mean, at one point, like not too long ago, it was at 200. But again,
you're like Tyler over here whining about his ape that like was at like what he bought it for 4 ETH. And it only went up to 80 or something. He's like, oh, it only went to 80. Yeah. Like,
why do we have to do this up every time?
It's funny. It's funny when that money gets like converted to US dollars.
Oh man.
You said what?
No, but he also talks about his horse. He bought a horse for like he minted a horse on Zed and sold for like what 10 ETH or 20 ETH? What'd you sell it for?
Bought a horse for 1 ETH, just like I bought a board ape for 1 ETH. Turned the horse into 10 ETH in 4 days. Turned the board ape into 55 ETH in a month and a half.
No, this guy's a man.
Schiller was there for the whole thing.
Yeah, this guy touches something and it goes to gold.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Jeez.
He's like my buddy I play poker with, man. The guy gets like aces more than anybody I ever met in my life. Like anytime he wants to put a bet on anything, I'm like, I'll match your bet. Let's do it because I have no luck. All right, we're gonna take a 2-minute break.
Well, just should we address what Steven said?
He asked if anybody had opinions in the
I'm sorry, yeah.
Let me go off on this tangent real quick.
I think the partnership's pretty cool because I like the fact that it does cost that much, especially for a project like that. Like it makes it feel exclusive still. Or like it doesn't, like, to me, it doesn't matter even what is on the merchandise, right? Like as long as, if I was a holder of a Genesis Kong and I wanted to go buy that something, as long as I know I'm buying it from that source, that makes it feel like I'm still part of this same brand and this community that I'm a part of. That is, I have so much money invested in. What's $500 more for a sweatshirt that might sit in my closet most of the time?
You could buy it in bananas, right?
You can buy it in bananas even, yeah. So I think it's really cool, and I think it makes
No, I mean, like, you can actually buy it with bananas, right? Or can you not?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you can only buy
Yeah,
one
that's what-
banana, right?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
trying
what
to
I
show
thought,
my
yeah.
screen, by the way, if somebody wants to open that up, because I can show what the merchandise looks like as we're going through
All
here.
right, let me do it. There we go.
So again, it's 10 banana per or 554 uniquely. But again, this is like
Yeah.
for this one, it's like where you could theoretically go to like a local print shop. This one I think is really, really cool. I mean, the
like
banana's
that
kind of stupidly small on this one, and then they have like a general shirt.
Wait, what's the back look like? Is it a big banana on the back?
It doesn't. Wait, hold on.
Those almost look like a polo, like the polo logo, but with the banana.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering.
When you guys would,
Oh, it's on the back.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
cool.
pretty
There you go.
cool.
that's
That's not
sweet.
bad.
I like it.
When you guys, so did a lot of
I
you
like
guys?
that yellow
a lot
line
of you-
around the hoodie too.
Yep.
A lot of you guys went to NFT NYC, right? Like,
Mhm.
was merch being worn like crazy out there?
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
It
Cool
was
cats,
everywhere.
bored apes, you name it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
I
I
like
was
that
seeing-
too. Oh my god, the back of that's sweet.
Merch,
Calms.
guys,
Yeah.
merch is going to be the PFP of real life for us.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to turn into. That's how we're going to flex our PFP.
This
in
merch
merch.
is crazy. The one thing I'll add to it though is like my biggest fear with CyberKongs is I feel like based off what I've heard about how they operate in that server as far as their alpha and then just this whole bananas thing itself with the tokenomics or the staking, the yield, whatever. I feel like this is the first thing that the SEC comes after as a project.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
That's my
But
biggest
hey,
concern with
but
these
hey, but I will say one thing. I really hate to say the guy's name, but he's so smart. I have to say his name. I just had to say his name because the guy is so smart, and this is not his opinion, but he talked to the guys that are CyberKongs, and he said that it's Carlini. Carlini, is that his name? He was Pranksy's partner with something back in the day, and he's the guy that's from Amazon.
Penelope Country Club too.
Yep. But yeah, so basically he said he reviewed the stuff with those people and it all checks out. Like he said everything they're doing, as long as I did a little research on it too. So basically the way it works is like DOA turtles, Dow turtles, whatever, they screwed up because they basically said you're gonna get this regardless of anything else.
Yeah.
You're gonna get this. But these other guys, they're saying this. You're going to get this, plus this, and then this as well. So as long as you're giving somebody any kind of utility outside of a guaranteed profit, you're good. I mean, but you have to give that, and it has to be legit. You can't just like fudge some crap and make it up. I mean, pretty much.
You can't say you're making like, you can't say
Passive
you're making-
income.
you can't say that, oh, you're making $100 a week. You can't say that. You'll get in trouble.
Okay, but legalities aside, here's what I think the team is thinking when they're doing this with the merch. So they're thinking, all right, we are the first, we may be potentially the first project, I don't know if this is true, that allows you to spend the token that you received for staking in real life for some kind of in real life utility. So the creators are sitting around talking about this and saying, so we can charge more for that reason. And at the same time, we get to burn more bananas, right? So it's probably, that's the game they're playing right now.
And it's going to run out. It's going to run out once they're done with the XV, or is it XV?
No, it's the babies is what.
Oh, the VXs you're talking about. Yeah. So the other thing with it is bananas. If you have two Genesis Kongs, you can use like, I want to say it's like 600 banana or something. It's crazy to breed and get an incubator. And basically everyone is what they do in Pokemon Go for shiny hunting. They're going legendary hunting and they're trying to look for that. But I think there's only one legendary that's left.
Hey, Schiller, look at corporate trash, man. She loves your damn mic, man. I love your mic.
Yo, let's go. Banger, banger.
It's not the mic, it's the voice.
Yo.
No, he has the best voice, man.
Yeah.
Like, no offense to anybody else here, but the two
Throwing
people
shade, yo, NFT God throwing shade.
No. I'm gonna say the people with the best voices from the NFT world that I've heard is Schiller and Luke from First Mint. Like, you guys have like the best voices. Like, they're badass.
Well, thank you. I appreciate yours is beautiful and wonderful. And if you did like narration of a story, I would listen to that before going to bed every night.
Yeah, no shit.
That's not
Well,
true.
Somebody said
bullshit.
this a couple weeks ago, and it made me laugh my ass off. And I agree. They said I have a voice for newspaper.
Wow.
Same, man. Same.
I love it. I forget who said it, but it made me laugh.
Get your paper here. Get your paper.
What's up, Nick?
Guys, I apologize for my tardiness.
Hey Nick,
Aussie time.
Late. We're gonna take
What's going on, Nick?
Now we're gonna take a 2-minute break. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna introduce everybody. I'm gonna open up 5 of these Top Shot packs, and then we're gonna do the clues. Or we're gonna do the quiz show. Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right. So everybody take a 2-minute break.
All right, sounds
I'll
good.
get this thing rolling.
All right. I get some water. Thirsty.
Right back on that ass with another episode. When we talk about NFTs, there's only one podcast to tune into. This one right here. About to spit these rhymes like a masterclass. Connect your MetaMask. Half this PFP's a trash. DNS. Do not smash. Crypto Poppy found a niche. Now he's getting cash. Rules ain't there yet. Please don't be rash. NFT got stepped on the scene. He made a splash like corporate cash. I just quit my job at DoorDash. Nice guys finished last. Stepped out of the ashes straight into the squanch land. Fungibly a new man. Alphabet, he's flyer than a fucking toucan. Ways to go from kangaroo land. Schiller, he a moon man. About to get goofy, go grab doofy, get a horse. My wife couldn't get my NFTs straight up in divorce. Fuck it, take the keys to my motherfucking porch. Trash cash, let the mad bees run the course. Squanching past the knowledge like a motherfucking torch. From the outside looking in, I just got off the porch.
Go AB, go AB, go. Go AB, go AB, go. Go AB, go AB, go. Go, 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 go. Go AB, go AB, go. Go AB, go AB, go. Go AB, go AB, go. Go, 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 go.
Go AB, go AB, go. If you didn't, now you know. Like Suki J Pump finna blow. TikTok's art is a trend to go. Plunging, no plunging, and capping, no capping. Been around the block and been running laps and been writing rhymes and been getting raps and keeping that ETH when dingling taps and snap in, snap out. I'm big on big clout. Don't scream, don't shout. Suck the cool cat, cool with those two. What's incoming? I can't afford you. Zed had got a horse that is glue. Sneakerheads better stick to their shoes. Creatures trending, I'm not amused. Lost souls blow up, I'ma light the fuse. BG on sports, I bet I'm gonna listen. Cody and ZK, they men on a mission. The lawyer be lawyer while Bakra be fishing. What is a floor and how many minted? Am I gonna ape and I already hinted. Don't have an ape and it ain't no mystery. But these bad boys are about to make history. Fresh ass suit at the Christie's. Christie's.
Go AB, go AB, go. Go AB, go AB, go. Go AB, go AB, go. Go, go, go.
All right, we're back. Let me get
Yo, define back here, okay? There's like, 5 of the 10 or whatever it is. We're flooding back. This is like the third quarter of the basketball game and everybody went and get their, popcorn, all that other random shit, and they're just sitting down.
The people in the comments are probably like, man, these like really old men gotta, they can't hold it for more than an hour and a half, right?
I needed to go for like the last hour, man.
Me too.
Don't be saying it. All right, so I want to do some introductions because we never introduced everybody. Like everybody here is pretty much self-explanatory, but let's introduce everybody. Mike already introduced himself. Nick, go ahead, man. You just joined, so tell us who you are. You've been on the show before, but you're from.
Here's a story. A man named Nick.
It is pretty much.
I apologize for my tardiness. I called into a meeting and then it was like computer was gone.
Problem, man.
I'm back. I'm Nick. I live in Sydney, Australia. Another one of the Aussie fam. I know Mike is about 2 hours north of me right now. But I look after the marketing and community for Guild of Guardians. So things are pretty noisy around that space at the moment. And it's a blessing and a privilege to be in the space and with you guys and running that project on that side.
For sure. He runs the whole promotions, right?
Yeah. So I look after my title's like the marketing manager for the game. So I work on across partnerships. and
Okay, when's
branding.
leaks? When's gameplay? What are we getting here, fam? I'm ready. I got my shirt in the closet. Hold on a minute.
Go get it.
You know the thing about Nick, like it feels like out of all of us, you're the dude like literally working in a big business in the NFT space, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
You're
He has
probably
a real
learning
job.
so much with what you're doing right now, man.
He has a real NFT job. We don't.
Well, it's
Exactly.
like I don't think so. I think that I think NFT jobs don't really have shape. Like I work for a company, but I think anyone who works full time in NFTs or part time, the beauty of the space is that you can kind of make your own luck and you can make your own schedules and rosters. And as long as you have conviction and you have, an idea or a thesis and you follow it, then by default you're an employee in your own kind of way, if that makes sense, which is cool.
Yeah, it does.
But it is exciting. I work with some wicked smart people. I'm very much like the baby of the group.
I want to correct
That's when
it,
you learn the
'cause
most,
Schiller
man.
actually, real quick, Schiller actually, he makes a living at NFTs, and so does NFT Anonymous. So, yeah, they both do it too. But NFT Anonymous does have an employer now, but Schiller doesn't, man. He's just like roaming on his own.
That's not true.
That's the cool thing, though. Like, it is cool. Like, I think that's the one thing that, like, a lot of people don't realize is, like, you can kind of, like, make the leap, right? And I think, like, for NFTs Anonymous, like, I don't think he necessarily needs that, too. Like, he's, if he decided, hey, I didn't want to work, but it's about the passion, right? You know what I mean? Like, for a lot of this stuff.
For sure.
Yep.
For sure. This guy's already made it. He's made it more.
We're going to make it, yo, fam. We've already made it.
Just the insurance, right?
All right, Tyler, NFT Anonymous, tell us who you are, man. You haven't been on the show over a month, man. So tell us what you've been up to, man.
Okay, well, I'm Tyler, NFTs Anonymous on Twitter and Discord, and I'm the founder of Camp NFT, which stands for Create, Accelerate, Motivate, Provide. We're looking to create a little bit different of an alternative culture in the NFT space, one that is more inclusive, more welcoming, and a little bit less intimidating than the general mainstream NFT scene full of, the influencers, the clout, the engagement farming, the pump and dump scams, you name it. We're trying to kind of circumvent all of the noise and the drama and just focus on collaboration, really just creating a sanctuary, a safe space, one that is going to be welcoming not only to people who are already a part of the NFT community, but those who are trying to be introduced to NFTs and Web3 for the first time. We're having a town hall on Friday, which one of the main announcements is going to be, our main focus is going to be in real life events, taking on a bit of a festival atmosphere, similar to like a music festival, but also incorporating, highlighting NFT artists, different vendors, attractions, other interactive experiences that will be good first impressions for people that are new to Web3 and NFTs, but also something of interest to people that are already a part of the community. I'm also the co-founder of Royal Society of Players, but to NFT God's point, I'm actually no longer employed by Landmark Ventures. I stepped away from that opportunity to focus more so on Camp, but I'm still an ambassador to Royal Society of Players as well.
Well, then I have some follow-up questions for you. First off,
let's do it.
So, is Danny Ukes now? Is he replaced what you were doing?
Yes. Danny Ukes definitely have a lot of respect and admiration for the way he approaches the NFT space. Super genuine and authentic and very knowledgeable. I gave him credit. I said that the way I described him was he's the signal. And what I mean by that was for both cool cats, ghosts, and creatures, Danny Ukes was really the one who set those projects in motion. As far as he may have not been the creator, he may not have been an official part of the team, but he is the one that brought mainstream attention to all three of those projects. And I expect him to do, to provide similar value for Royal Society.
For sure.
Of Players.
He's a good guy. And
100%.
Also, he's a young guy. He's ambitious and he's energetic. Yeah, he's like honestly, I pretty much everybody here probably knows the story. Like the first time I met the dude, we were like in a clubhouse, and he invited me like some private clubhouse so I could help him order a pizza. Like
What?
for real, man. It was weird. It was weird as shit because all these people are popping in there like, hey, what's going on? He's like, I'm at the door now. What should I get? What toppings? I'm like, I don't know, pepperoni and ham. What do you want, man?
What a story.
But aside from that, I have two more questions now. Why did you change the name from Oasis to Camp?
We received a cease and desist. It was informal.
Oh, I didn't know this.
No, it's cool. Received a cease and desist actually 2 hours before our mint was supposed to go live. I was in the middle.
2 hours? Really? Oh.
I was ironically in the middle of a 24-hour Twitter Space marathon. I ended up staying up 42 hours straight.
My
and the momentum was incredible, as we were approaching our mint window, which we had set from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern time. And at around 2 p.m., while I was in the middle of the Twitter Space marathon, I received a DM. It was from a Polygon project known as the Oasis. And I'm not here to, talk negatively about any other projects, but long story short, we decided that there was too much risk involved as far as, the security of the ETH that we were looking to obtain to fund our initiatives and like our mission.
Sure. You don't want to do all that.
No, and so we attempted to have a conversation head on. Found out that there was a trademark filed 4 days after my viral thread on Twitter went live. And then we were initially asked for 100 ETH for the trademark. So
100 ETH? Yeah, right.
So
yeah,
we decided after careful consideration to delay our mint and to rebrand. We're really excited with the rebrand. We think that it's more dynamic. The Oasis is pretty stationary, whereas Camp, it's definitely something a lot more people can relate to. Definitely has a lot more opportunity as far as different types of activities, whether it be in the metaverse or with the in real life focus. But yeah, we're overcoming different challenges and just going to keep pushing forward.
I was in that Spaces, popped in and out quite a few times when you were doing that marathon, and the reaction from everyone, and including myself, was that in the long run, it was a really, really good outcome for you guys, because I think the rebranding really represents what you guys are trying to do a bit better than what the Oasis did.
I appreciate that a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
That'd be a really cool in real life event, right? At a camp, like get everybody to camp.
What I'm thinking with the camping aspect is there's some people talking like ropes courses and
you gotta have the blob, right?
Lines and whatever else. But I was thinking, I mean, who knows? Maybe we can get creative and it can be different every time. But one environment that I've always been really attached to is music festivals. I love that everyone's kind of focused on the same thing, really positive energy. It's usually like an everybody love everybody type of atmosphere. And that's really what we're trying to cultivate. So I want to incorporate some element of that, but I don't want that to be the singular focus.
Right.
It's a cool idea, though.
So my last question is, did you sell out?
No, we did not. So we're currently about a little over 20% minted. We ran into some challenges regarding all-time highs with gas fees as well.
No, for sure. No, we talked about this before you even got on the show. We were talking about Zeneca, because Zeneca earlier was saying he was selling his stuff, which is somewhat similar to you, but not the same. And he said he sold 1,200 of his 0.033s and 15 of his 3.33s. So it's tough to sell stuff right now.
This is NFT bear market. There's no.
I didn't want to say that word bear market, but yeah, you said it.
You know me. I'm a straight shooter. I'm always gonna say it like.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, to be honest.
Have we discussed the correlation between DAO turtles and the NFT bear market? I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Bear market. I wouldn't say it's a bear market. It depends where you are, because I've been buying block stacks. Have you guys heard of stacks?
Is that an NFT?
No,
Yeah,
no,
I've never heard
no.
of that
It's a
one.
blockchain. It was called Blockstack originally, and then they changed the name to Stacks because that's more marketable. So Blockstack is basically they run applications on top of Bitcoin. So now they're doing NFTs, and I've been buying NFTs there, and they've been doing well. So it depends where you are with NFTs, but it's always a next trend. There's always something else coming up with NFTs. It's just
I
where you
followed
are.
you on Twitter, by the way, because like I can just tell from the way that I've heard you talking that you hang out in such different circles than the ones that I do.
Sure.
I want to become more familiar
Love
with
that.
this.
No,
Cordy's
he
got a
hangs
lot
out
of
in the
knowledge.
circles. He hangs out in the circles that are like at least 3 to 5 months ahead of our circles. Like
So
pretty much that's what Crypto
that's
Poppy
dope.
said last time they were on the show together. He's like, dude, everything that you're talking about like 6 months ago, I'm talking about now.
yeah,
Like Crypto
so
Poppy just said that like last time he was on the show. With us.
Cordy, I need to
Yeah.
get this opinion of you then, because interestingly enough, I got as far as reading about the Bitcoin NFTs. There's one
Yep.
big long article that they came up with. I read that
Yep.
article and I didn't make the next step. I didn't see it, and I'm wondering, are you thinking like potentially maybe these Bitcoin maxis are gonna actually get into NFTs through Bitcoin NFTs?
Oh yeah, it's happening. So right now, there's a site. It's
Wait, will
called
you
Stacks
post
Art.
it over here? What's a Bitcoin Maxi? Will you post it in the private so I can
What's a
post it in
Bitcoin
the
maxi?
It's just someone who believes in Bitcoin only, really.
Oh, I thought you meant it was a
Yeah,
project.
those-
Okay, I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
But like
My
I feel
bad.
like there'll be so many incentives for them that they're gonna join. So right now, there's this coin called Miami Coin. I'm really excited about that because I'm currently living in Florida, so that's cool to have Miami Coin. They're extending to New York Coin, but what you guys didn't know is that Miami Coin and New York Coin are both run on top of Blockstack. They both run on top of Stacks, which is a blockchain that's running on top of Bitcoin. So you see what's happening right there, right? So Miami Coin, they had they had an NFT that they released on on Stacks that's used, and then you pay it with Miami Coin. So you're gonna get these maxis who wants to support a proper initiative because like that art has to do with Miami and the culture in Miami. So there's a lot going on with that because they will support the art because they're using Miami Coin, they're paying with Miami Coin. It's a different feeling for them, and they already support Blockstack because Blockstack is one of the first cryptocurrencies that actually were certified. They actually had SEC approval ahead of everybody else. So they were already prepared. So now you see them. Yeah, they're actually working with governments because they were already approved by the governments. They already had SEC approval. So now you're seeing New York Coin, you're seeing Florida Coin. They have coins in California as well. They're actually working on stuff for Nigeria too, a Nigeria coin. So you're seeing all this stuff being run on top of Bitcoin, and it's just getting started. All these applications are going to be run on top of Bitcoin, and we haven't seen anything yet. And that's why I mentioned RSK, guys. RSK is another layer. It's a side chain on top of Bitcoin, and it's actually more secure than Stacks. It's more secure than Stacks because it's actually way more decentralized than Stacks. So Stacks will be might have to work with RSK as well. And RSK,
Oh my God.
it was
This guy's
formerly
saying
called
the same shit
Rootstock.
as you, man. He's saying the same shit as you. Like this guy, who the hell's the Stress Pickle?
He's been around. He's been in the
funny.
community for months.
Yeah, he's been around for a while.
I've seen him around quite a bit.
Yeah.
He's going to be on the next
Yes.
show, actually.
Yeah, he's on our next show next week, man.
Yo,
This guy's
finally, this guy. Jeez.
NFT God, just to wrap up what you were saying, you mentioned Zeneca. I have a lot of respect for Zeneca, and our projects did draw some comparisons, which I think just kind of speaks to our character, if anything. But yeah, we're going to continue to mint. We're focused on organic, sustainable growth strategies, just like Zeneca is, and we're here through the bear, sorry, if we're not saying that word, we're here for the foreseeable future, regardless what happens with the markets.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I love having you. Like, you've been on my show. This is probably your sixth time, I bet.
Might
5
be
or
more,
6.
yeah.
Yeah, you're on a lot, maybe more.
All the Zed Run talks we had, yeah.
Yeah, with ZK and what's his
ZG.
partner's name?
Talking about ZG and Dr. Ian?
Yeah, Dr. Ian, that's the name, yeah. All right, Tong, you're up.
What's up, everybody? My name's Tong. Unfortunately,
Dude,
I'm not
where's your
full
thing in the
time.
back, dude? It's not lit it
So
up. It's not lit up.
I came home from New York and like it was all on the floor, like it broke.
Oh,
I guess
dude,
the
that thing was
two-sided tape.
awesome.
No, it's fine. I just gotta fix it. But yeah, it's out of commission for now. You don't get to look at the cool thing behind me anymore.
No, I love that thing, man. It was awesome.
We'll be back next time. But yeah, I'm
All right,
not.
so what you been up to, man? We haven't. What you been up to since I saw you last?
Nothing. I went to New York for a quick trip for 3 days just to meet a bunch of people from Squanchland. Met Tyler, and yeah, just had a great time. But it was too short. I didn't get to go to like any of the cool parties that happened during the week or the conference. But met a lot of great people.
Nobody went to the conference. You're fine. You didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like it. It didn't seem like it.
No, nobody goes to that shit. Like when I was in law school, man, like I actually got a free ride all the way there to San Antonio. No, not San Antonio. What the hell? Yeah, it was San Antonio. And they paid for me to go to all these law review conferences and shit. And I went to one, and the rest of the time I just spent like hanging out with people, man. That's all it's about, man. You don't need to go to a conference. That's my saying.
Yeah, but
so who else did you meet there besides you hung out with other people, right? Who else?
a lot of people I met. The Subtle Sisters, Little Newbie,
Oh, it's
Swicky.
Subtle, not Pseudo. I'm
Pseudo?
sorry. I
I'm
said
not
her
sure.
name wrong then earlier.
Nah, you're vibing. It's pseudo.
Swicky, her husband, a bunch of people there.
Oh, you saw
It's Peter, I think his name is.
Peter.
yeah,
Peter
Fang
Fang.
or Thong. Yeah.
What a last name, Fang.
I know, right?
Fang.
That's got a new NFT written all over it.
The
right?
Game of Thrones Fangs.
Yeah.
Yo, he's got to do it up.
So anything else before we move on to Cordy?
No, that's it.
All right, hey, I just want to introduce this guy just because he's been on a show only one time, and basically what Crypto Poppy said last time we were on the show, this guy is basically like 6 months ahead of pretty much 90% of anybody else in the NFT anywhere. Like this guy, he's been in this stuff. When'd you start, man? Just tell us your story. When'd you start NFTs?
I started out around 2017.
Yeah,
I started around 2017.
4 years ago. Like what the hell?
It's been like a full-time thing since then. Like I've been researching this stuff every day since then. Just 4
For
years.
sure you have, yeah.
Yeah. It just
So tell us
just interesting what's happening.
So
how do you still have your sanity intact?
Yeah.
oh yeah, guys. That's what kept me alive too. Like NFTs kept me afloat. That's the thing I want to tell everybody. It's the biggest hedge for the market. Because I remember around 2018 to 2020, I was buying NFTs, but those were gaming NFTs. Those have not really gone up yet. Pretty soon they will. And I was very involved with domains, locking domains and gaming NFTs. I was inside Decentraland in the metaverse. Those have not really gotten as much attention yet, but they will eventually, pretty soon, like in a few months.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like so those I was selling digital clothes and all this stuff back in 2019, like digital wearables. And it was cool to have that. Yeah, it's cool to have that. But then these things they're their own market. You guys are saying there's an NFT bear market, but there's gonna be another trend, like a music trend, and then that will do well in itself.
Wait,
because at the end of the day, you can't beat culture.
Trend. Okay.
Yes, you can't beat culture. You can't beat culture because there's always going to be something that people want to buy, that people like. It's not going to die down just off of a bear market. There's always going to be something next. So right now we're seeing a trend with blockchain domains right now too. This one domain sold for like I think 100K earlier today. Sports bet, and you're seeing all this happening. So now you're seeing people like you're seeing things like Flow blockchain. Flow has domains now too you could buy, and they just released them a few days ago. So Flow has domains, and people are going to buy domains on Flow, and then you're seeing all these apps built on Flow. They actually have a digital world they're building on Flow as well called Matrix. It's called The Matrix, I think. There's Matrix World, I believe. So there's a lot happening within the NFT space, and I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in the next few months.
Bro, we already have, I found out today, Ballers Maxis. All right?
Yes.
I put out 2 tweets where I'm taking some funny shots at NBA Top Shot. We've all been here 9 months. We've all been through the same shit. I'm taking a few shots at Top Shot, and these Ballers Maxis came out. You can already tell. These guys will never be anything other than a baller.
It's strong. You're right. It's strong.
It's strong. And I love it. I love
balls
seeing
are fun.
Yep.
Those balls are fun.
I love it too. It's cool. I don't have any. I'm probably gonna buy one, but I agree. It's
wait.
crazy.
Are you guys
I don't
talking about
have
those
any
dudes
either.
with like the shaved hair? and
Well,
the
it's pixel.
spikes?
It's a pixelated
They're
basketball for
pixel
flow.
basketball players. Yeah.
They're cool.
No, are you
They're
guys
cool
talking
looking,
about
man.
same
They'll do
guys
well.
I'm talking about? Where they have all the tattoos and the shaved hair and then the spiked
I don't
hair?
think so. I don't
No
think so.
tattoos,
No,
no
it's not
tattoos.
Oh,
that.
Ben, what's that
Uh,
called? Ben, show those guys. Show that video, man. The
Which
you
video?
sent
Oh,
me
the Kai,
yesterday.
But you know
the
what
Island Boys. I don't have it.
Yeah, Island Boy.
How?
We need to show
How-
that
how was
video.
that?
That's
How did it blow up? How did it
video.
look like that? It made
You
no
just showed
sense.
your age there, NFT God.
Oh my god, that was
How they
amazing.
show my age by that?
Oh, there was one day all I saw was Island Boys. It was
Oh,
like
Yeah,
20
all the
hours.
cameos,
That was
all the
insane.
that
cameos
came
were
in
great.
one fast.
Bro,
You know,
farming
wait,
engagement.
How do they show my age by saying what I just said? What do you mean?
Just because you were so far off base of something that went so viral, like everyone knew what it was.
No, I saw this like 3 weeks ago, but he said to me yesterday again.
Big shout out to Kaiju King. Yeah. Hey, I'ma keep it like it's Kaiju King. Seen it like okay when you see some strings. Kaiju Kings,
Oh,
I
dude,
don't
your
play
internet's
with
kinda
that. Shout out to Kaiju Kings. It's the Island Boy. You drop this crown, better stop that plane. Like you know how we living, like Kaiju King. Kaiju King. Big shout out to Kaiju King.
The first like 15 seconds of that was fire, and then it just fucking went right off a cliff.
I feel like that's a boomer's worst nightmare. You tie them up to a chair and listen to that for like hours and hours and hours. It's like Island Boy don't lose.
You know the scene in Casino
I love it.
Royale
I
where
love
Bond's
it, man.
getting
I think it's
tortured.
badass.
Hey,
Did you see the Halloween costumes? People dressing up like them for Halloween.
Oh, I actually didn't really see any that way.
Oh man, I saw people with like
did not.
spatulas sticking out of their head and stuff walking
That's
around.
hilarious.
It was so good.
Someone wrote boomer torture. Okay, yeah, we're all boomers here except for who's not a boomer here? Like,
Wait, define a boomer, please.
Yeah, that line keeps moving. I think.
it does. Like, I think we're all kind of boomers here. How old are you, Cordy? Like 30?
I'm 27.
So he's under 30. And Tina's under 30. How old are you, Tong?
I'm 33.
All right, so
Yo, bro, I would have pegged you at 25. No shot.
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah, but you'd also
Yeah.
put me at 18, so
You try facts, actually facts.
Nick, you're under 30, right?
Yeah, I'm 24.
24. Mike, you're
See, I would have put you older.
I'm 33. Yeah.
oh, I wouldn't have guessed
Damn.
What a guy. Yo, I'd be so off base if this was a game. Jeez.
I know. Holy shit. All right.
What's up, Bobby? What about
Who's
you?
next? Schiller, you're next, man. Introduce yourself.
Well, yeah, first, how old are you, Poppy, or do you want to say?
43, man.
43, hell yeah, dude.
NFT God. At least I'm tied with someone for last.
He's the only one older than me, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, so my name is Schiller, Steve Von Schiller, whatever. It's kind of Hannah Montana 2.0 over here, but we're vibing. Got into the space doing NBA Top Shot. Thought, hey, let's like stream it and talk about the marketplace and everything. So I did that and then branched out to NFTs. And so yeah, I would classify myself as like a Twitch streamer, but then also doing the NFT with Shot to the Moon, and then just kind of like being a collector in the space. And I appreciate you having me on. There's not a whole lot that I want to say beyond that. However, for anyone that was at NFT NYC, and I mean, Tyler, you were there, the Bored Ape Yacht Club yacht party. Holy shit, yo. Not gonna lie, probably like an experience that like, if anybody missed that, like absolute regret. That was from so many aspects to being able to meet people from the first time to just the vibes of everything. Like I thought it was immaculate, except for the line. I hated the line aspect, but it was super, super fun.
Yeah, I didn't have FOMO
Yeah,
already.
tell me why I heard
that,
Chris
but
Rock. Tell me why I heard Chris Rock was there. I was like, what was Chris Rock doing there? Like,
Well, so he was at the warehouse party, not the yacht club. But yeah, they had like, it was really random. Like I thought everything that happened at the warehouse party made no sense, but it worked.
Whoa, sorry. Hey, look at this. Schiller sounds like a dude that was never had a coach. Oh man. Oh my god. What?
That's really good.
It is.
Yeah, Schiller, we were so turned that night. I forgot we even took that photo together.
Yeah, dude, it was, listen, for anyone that wasn't there, the top deck was literally like, hey, do you want to follow me on Twitter for half the night? Like, if you were on the top, people just went around with their phones, and it was like the real life ape follow ape. It was wild.
Phone in one hand, joint in the other. That's
Yo, people were doing drugs everywhere.
Is it legal there?
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah.
Now.
Oh yeah, it's legal to smoke weed over there.
Yup.
Oh, it's legal here too. But not in public. You can't do it in public.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, on a yacht, I guess who the hell cares?
Oh yeah, it's on a yacht. Who gives a shit? Wait. How big was this yacht you guys are on?
It was like 3 stories or 4, because I don't know if you count the roof.
4. Yeah,
Did you stand on the roof?
4.
It was crazy. Like, we were in the staircase and, like, sitting there, you ran into everybody. And then when Spotty ran by, everybody's like, I'm Spotty! And that was probably, like, the best moment of the night. Like, just repeatedly, everybody screaming shit in the staircase.
So it's basically like Twitter happening in real life, right?
It was amazing. Like, 'cause there's so many people that would, like, walk up and be like, yo, what's up? How are we doing? Like, yo, there's the photo. Yo, bro. I don't even remember taking that either.
That's the guy you guys talking about?
That's Schiller. Yeah, that's
Yo, I legit don't remember that photo. I thought we took a group one on the roof. Yeah, I dead ass don't remember that. I thought there was one on the roof, but like,
yeah, we were definitely turning up.
The second floor, the one like bartender was absolutely loaded. Like she was pouring drinks. I'm not gonna do it, but like all over the counter, trying to go in one thing, just throwing things at people. It was amazing.
Wait. Tyler, show that picture again.
Hold on.
I just want to know why you have a picture of Schiller. Oh, okay.
I had a bird on my shoulder too. Yeah.
Wait, what are you wearing there? What is that?
So a lot of people dressed up as their apes. Yeah.
Come on. Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes sense. All right. Hey, Poppy, you're next, man. Introduce yourself. We don't know who you are.
What's up? Okay. I think the last couple of months have been like very interesting. Life has changed a lot. Like, my first 6 months in this space, I felt like I was just here to learn and observe and dejan and make mistakes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But since going in full time, like I have a lot more time to really study what's happening, and I love that. I love being more.
Dude, you quit your job, like
with
you
the market's
made it.
at. Yeah, but I love I'm meeting people every day, like an insane number of people. Like this place is so collaborative, man. Like I can't even explain to you like all the business that happens. I know you guys know this over Twitter and Discord with people you've never met in your life who contribute to your life with a 5-second passing, man. Yeah, it's like what an incredible space we're in, and I'm just along for the ride, man. And I can't wait till I get to actually start contributing back and creating content people want, and we'll get there. So,
Poppy, quick question for you, if I can. In my Discord, when you posted that photo, the video of you quitting your job, and then you jumped in the pool with your Bored Ape Yacht Club hat, everyone was like, oh my God, what did he just do with the hat? They didn't care that you quit your job, put everything on the line. They were like, this guy has an OG hat and it's now in a pool with chlorine. So give me the rundown of what was going through your head when that happened.
That's what they said for real?
Yeah, dead ass. We're all like, okay, dude.
I'll give it to you. So I bought 2 hats. and I bought both in the secondary market and way overpaid for them. But I had to have them. I missed the drop, and I always knew that one hat I was gonna wear basically anytime I'm on screen. So that's this hat, and so that's the one I jumped in with. I have another one in a case in the basement for display.
In a case?
Nice.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
It's like a signed NFL jersey. This is the way the future's working.
Yes, bro. Absolutely. And I have signed jerseys beside it. Like I have a lot of memorabilia. So to me, it is a big part of my memorabilia collection now. Hell yeah.
All right.
There's a saltwater pool. Just tell them that.
I'm going to start opening up some packs. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna open up my first 5 packs, and I'm giving away all these packs.
What packs are they?
To the newest Top Shot.
Oh, okay, bet.
3.
You mean you were the one that was able to buy like 10 of them when I'm sitting there like got rejected? Okay, did I?
Well, no, there was no limit. You didn't hit that.
Oh, I know. Don't worry. I'm just salty. I didn't get anything. You're vibing, dude. You're vibing.
Dude, I've never gotten a legendary pack. I got one rare pack. It was the WNBA rare pack. It wasn't even.
Yeah. It's weird going back to that though. Like, of just like what Top Shot kind of was. If anybody happened to get in before like the major boom, like I think there was like the Deck the Hoops was the one pack I got. I was like, this is way too much money. Like I should have bought way more.
Yeah, I remember seeing the LaMelo rookie moment and like, I don't know, man, $68 seems like a lot for that.
Yeah, well, sheesh. Went to like $3K.
Yeah.
I was looking at my
nightmares.
All right, so let me show these first, and now we're gonna explain the rules of the game that we're gonna play. So
Are we part of this as well, or is it just the people in the?
All right, I'll just explain the game now. The way the game's gonna play is right now it says there's 47 people in here. So who's ever watching, they all pick one of you guys, not me or Ben, to root for.
What?
And if you guys get it right, I do random ORG, and I pick a winner. So I'm gonna pick 15 winners, and so let's just say everybody in here picks Crypto Poppy, and Crypto Poppy gets nothing right, nobody wins. Okay.
Oh, what am I guessing at? What
so we get
moment?
pressure.
So they get so just to give you guys a quick rundown. Basically, they give like 3 different lines of like saying like a project. So let's say it's NBA Top Shot.
I have
you know,
clues for each project, but you don't know the project. I'm just it's called Name That JPEG. That's what it's called.
Everyone get their OpenSea open.
Let's do it.
Damn, Schiller and Tong wiped the floor with me last week.
All right, so here we go.
Redemption.
Here's gonna be the prizes. So let's start opening some packs here.
Yo, you got the can you hit the music? What are you doing, fam? Come on, hit that button, make it loud. Let's go.
Where's the music? It's
top left corner, Boomer. Come on, bro.
Last time you opened
it.
I still don't hear anything. No, don't do us like that. Yo, we're vibing, whatever. All right, Clippers. Yo, sheesh. Yo, shit cereal, though. Holy hell.
I don't even know
who's that. Hartenstein. Who is that?
Yo, listen, kind of spicy. What a dunk. What a dunk. Sheesh.
I don't know who that is either.
I don't know either.
Okay.
Yo, we know that guy. Yo, banger team.
Man, you're going quick.
So did Top Shot bring out the G League now?
Oh, jeez.
That whole series 3 is full of people that we don't know.
Preseason moments.
There's the music. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, now it's going.
Yeah. What
Oh, it's back.
Here we go.
All right, you guys hear the music now, right?
Yep,
Hell yeah.
Still
dude.
music, even in Series 3.
Yo, Warriors. Yo, shit.
Canada.
This might be something.
Ooh. I'm a big Andrew Wiggins fan.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, there was a huge dunk tonight against Cat.
I don't know why, but I've always had a thing against Andrew Wiggins. I just expected so much from him, but he never delivered. I thought he was gonna be like a youth star. It never happened.
I agree. But I've been following him since high school, man. So I gotta keep.
You got a lot of Canadians on stream, man. You better watch.
Yeah, true. Facts. Facts.
we thought he was going to save the economy in Canada.
Him and Anthony Bennett, huh?
He was
Yikes. Yikes in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Who is that guy?
He's
He's
on
player.
He's legit.
He's playing well.
Yeah, he's a solid
never heard of
You didn't even watch the full moment. What are you doing?
Was it a layup? Was it a dunk?
Christian Wood, another
Back-to-back
rocket.
Oh, I like that.
Okay. Yeah, the Pistons should have kept him.
Let's see who
And
the
the
first
Bucks.
one.
I agree. Good show, Ben.
Let's see who the first one is.
Oh,
Tate again. You got 2 Tates, man.
No, I had to show him because
Oh.
I didn't see it.
That was
Ooh,
nice.
he finished that with the
Into
dunk.
Yeah.
I thought that was a layup for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, wait, isn't that a moment from last season?
Here we go.
Series 3.
Oh, just
Get him.
Boom.
Best point guards of all
Okay.
time.
Look, what's the thumbnail on that? That looks super similar to the one of S2. Oh,
Yeah, it was
never mind.
October. Yeah, it did say October.
That's a goat right there.
I'm gonna open up all 10, dude. Whatever.
open them all up. Yep, keep them going.
Do them all.
The fact you haven't hit any like good stuff though.
Good.
Oh, Jordan Poole's balling right now.
He's doing.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
playing really well right now. Yep.
He's from Michigan too, ain't he?
Ooh, nice little switch the
Yeah,
hands
Michigan.
there.
Yep.
It was that financial advice to buy his moment, asking for a friend.
Yeah, man.
I got
Oh,
another
you,
one.
you might be a
Em.
month
Aw.
late.
Hey,
I mean, not that one, maybe.
oh, that's a
Did you
Series
retire
3
yet?
Marcus Aldridge. Huh.
Like 60,000.
Jeez, Warriors everywhere.
Who's that guy? I never never heard heard of that guy either.
He's good.
Oh man,
No, he's another role player.
he's
Yeah.
been around the league for a
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, he's been in the league for a while.
Yeah,
I think he may have been.
he's a
on
nice
the
shooter.
Timberwolves for a while.
Yeah,
he shoots.
yeah, he was, I think.
But seriously, can they do something about this music? Like
Another Warriors.
Everything's like
Back to
55.
back.
Oh my.
I know, like the
Same thing.
WNBA packs had the best music, literally.
Honestly, I don't know how you have 10 packs and we've had like repeats with this many
Oh, I
different
got a
players.
little serial number.
Oh, here you
That's
go.
a goal, Anthony
There we
Davis.
go.
Man,
That's a goal right there.
That's a solid cereal too.
That's
that's
the
good.
first one. That's the number one I'm gonna give away first.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's a solid
That might be
one.
worth $7.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Fud.
Who the hell's
There's-
this guy?
It's the same play.
He's gonna win like
This guy loves University of Michigan. He doesn't know Jordan Poole.
Wow. I don't know what to start.
All right, we're halfway there.
Yo, halfway there. Halfway there.
This is the hot pack right here.
20,000.
Another Harrison Barnes. Why are they
Yo,
all the same moment?
sheesh.
Okay,
Yo,
guys.
Jordan Poole's first moment is $47.
Williams.
The issue
Yeah,
I'm
man,
having
that was probably around like 15 before the season started.
God damn.
And then
Oh,
it was
look
hot.
at low.
Okay, Michael Green again.
Hey, but it's 294.
That's nice.
That's a pretty sick dunk for him. I didn't know he had that in him.
I got a lot of those monks. The monks had a good dunk too.
Miles Bridges is known for his dunks.
Oh man, he's playing awesome this year too.
Oh, this is a good. Oh, this is a nice one. Wow.
Contract
Good
year
one.
for Miles Bridges. So.
All right.
This is
Is that
I
guy
love
related
him.
related to Donovan?
He's not related to him. He's not related to him.
Oh,
That's a
That's
rookie,
a rookie.
moment.
That's a four.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
a four
good,
badge,
man. That's
though.
a good
That's
one.
a good one.
That's
that's
a
probably
good
going to be the first choice for somebody.
Yeah, for sure.
What? This one's good?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
rookie
yeah.
rookie moment.
Rookie debut.
Oh yeah, it's got
All right.
some, got some badges on
4,000
there.
cereal.
That
Yeah.
will be the number one prize so far.
Rogue for sure.
Dude, I don't
Jordan
care
Poole.
about
Jokic.
Oh, too
man.
much.
Again.
Oh my god, 3 of these guys? Come on.
This reminds me of opening. Like,
People are going to look at your wallet and
physical
think he's your
card
favorite
packs.
player.
Yeah, I know.
This guy loves Michael Green.
Alabama, I think.
Oh,
is Michael
Javante
Green.
Green.
Not Javante Green.
Now him, I don't know.
Yo,
You're going
those-
to get Danny Green
Those
next.
balls have been playing very well this year. It's
Yeah,
been
they
fun to
are.
watch.
Yeah, the Bulls look
Oh,
good.
Pasundo.
He's crafty as hell, hey?
Oh, that was
Yeah,
nice.
I just love the way he plays.
Yeah, his first moment was
Love the way
that
he
like
plays.
behind the back pass or something.
Is he like the oldest rookie that there's ever been?
I think so. I think that's
Nah,
actually a
I don't
fact.
think he was.
I mean, he's like 33, ain't he, when he came out?
Wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's 33.
Cody
I think
Martin,
so.
one of the Martin
He
brothers.
he played in Europe most of his.
So he
career.
said
Yo, two
lowest
packs, two
But he literally
packs.
didn't get drafted till
He said
33. It wasn't
lowest
like a
guess
prospect draft.
of who? Davion is 88. So yeah,
That's a good
that'll
one.
be the top prize tonight. I'm
What
gonna
was
think it's
the
something
most we
better.
got?
I'm gonna think it's something better.
I thought maybe you get a Giannis.
Who the hell is that?
Oh, we just blocked Durant.
That's pretty sick.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Yes, that's the good one. Right? That's probably the
If you don't like
second-
Durant, that's like a really good moment.
Yo, Pistons, let's
He's got-
go.
I'm keeping that.
Nice.
Still young.
There you
Keeping
go.
all Pistons.
Woo!
Oh, for
Wow.
now. Okay.
He's young too, so these are good ones
yeah.
too. He's young.
I love
You kind of don't know how he's
Pistons,
gonna.
Oh, here we go. Oh, another one.
Two of the same pack. What?
Killian
That's a nice
Hayes, how's he
play,
playing so far this
All
year?
right, last pack.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
He's not playing that well.
Funny man.
Still like Isaiah Stewart though, man. He's crushing it.
Yeah, okay, these better be good. Here we go.
Oh, Jimmy.
Butler's good.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's
Yeah,
a
I like
good one.
that.
That's better. Yeah.
How many? 60K.
Let me tell you who's been impressive this year. Tyler Hero's been he's been playing really well.
He's
This
The
been
year.
difference
Tyler Hero
between
again,
$2 and $3.
I was like
Like Markieff Morris had a good flop.
Oh, look, another.
Here's a
Michigan
rookie.
guy.
who is that?
No, he's
No,
not.
not a
Nice,
rookie.
man.
Damn.
No rookie there.
No, my bad. I got him mixed up with the new guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jalen
they're on the
That's
same
my
team.
guy
Both
right
Wagners.
there. Monster,
Yeah.
monster. He's a monster.
Is that
Wow.
a buzzer beater?
Kind of looks like it.
Oh no, his
Must have
first.
been.
It says no. He had a career high that game though.
Oh.
Like, he's so
That's
underrated.
actually solid.
He's so underrated. It's
That was all of them,
ridiculous.
huh?
Jalen Brown is so underrated.
Was that all of them?
All right,
That
yeah,
was
it
all.
was.
That's 10 of
All
them.
right, so here we go. Here's what's gonna happen. I need people in the who's over here still. You all
Still
have to
anonymous.
pick-
I don't remember that photo at all.
You all have to pick who you want to root for to win. It's I have
France Wagner. That's it. Thanks, finisher.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So in the chat, start
4,
picking out
5.
who you want to be your guy.
I have six. It's gonna be 6 winners, but the winners are gonna get multiple. So here's how it works. If I'm gonna give one clue at a time. Whoever says the word, says the project, or raises their hand first, they win. Whoever picks that person, you get randomized in the on ram.org, and you win. So I'm giving away 15. So if it ends up with there's 6 of them, so what is that? Divided by 3, whatever. I'll give 18 away. So for every winner, there will be 3 of them. So we have Crypto Poppy, Tong.
Yeah, we got some people here. So
Mike Money, Cordy.
I'm feeling the pressure.
where's the love for
Here's
NFTs
$2.
Anonymous?
I got the
Killer.
pity old man vote.
NFT Anonymous,
Oh
and
man, Crypto Pop.
There we go, Rudy.
France Wagner.
All right, so let me
had
write
6
these
steals
down.
tonight.
Let me
My
see.
God.
Got me,
Boss
okay.
baby. Oh, so Nick's got. All right.
damn, Schiller has a lot of people, man. Shit.
Oh man,
So
my
Schiller
best
has
friend,
goalie.
my best friend since I was 3 just went with Cardi Joe's. Man, I don't know if I can stay
Wow.
on the stream.
That's tough.
All right,
I'm
so
outta here.
Scully went Schiller.
He's trying to take the pressure off.
Yeah.
What's the game again? You're gonna show
So
us.
No,
they're-
man, we gotta guess a NFT.
Yeah, so like imagine that like one of the collection's Bored Apes, right? So he says like it's a collection of 10,000. There has been sales over 3 million. And it's like it goes hint by hint, and then somebody raises their hand and guesses, and then if you don't guess, you can't guess again unless everybody else doesn't guess, and then I think it goes again.
Yeah. No. If you guess wrong, you're out for
I'm
that
in.
round.
For that round.
All right,
Okay.
I
And
like it.
I'll if it comes down to it, I'll look up more clues if nobody has it. But I have like an
We
easy
got
one
this.
for
We got this.
every
Let's go.
every single one.
Okay.
We got
I'm
it.
sorry, I
Let's
have to
go.
write-
We need like
I have to write
buzzers.
these names down. Dude, everybody's picking Schiller. Oh no.
Dude, no shot. People are fudding me. No, get out of here. This guy's trying to pump the bags that aren't even bags. Yo, the deflated bagpipe. Yo, Distress Pickle. Change your name to Deflated Bagpipe.
What?
Deflated bagpipe. All right.
I'm almost done. Hold on.
Is everybody watching any of the NBA games?
Yep.
I feel like I haven't been paying as much
Oh,
attention
that
to
was
NBA.
mean.
Oh, I'll say one more thing to everybody else that's here. If you're watching the show, if you win, post your Top Shot thing down here because I get so many people try to scam me like later on Twitter. So just post it right here just so I know if you win.
Yo, Schiller just got called out for paper handing ENS.
Hey, I bought BMI. When I'm a billionaire, we'll chat Pickle.
Oh.
All right, I'm just gonna look at this later. I think because there's a lot of people. I didn't expect this many. Oh,
Hey, this is good. No, that's good.
Yeah, that's normally a good thing.
lock. I'll be done in 1 second then. Okay, lock is
The Warriors are
money.
out. Warriors are winning again. It looks like.
Yo,
They're off to
JVB,
a hot
shut
start,
up.
man.
I'm waiting for Clay to come back. When's he coming back?
I got to get that
December?
first moment, man. I don't have that one yet.
Oh yeah, yeah. That
Dude,
moment
Mike
is
Money has a lot of people loving him.
Because I was looking at the first Curry moment. That's like 4K. The first Clay moment is like 130. So that's a very good deal on Clay.
I agree.
I don't know
man.
who
As
shoots
soon as he,
Yeah.
as soon as
I
he
don't know
comes
what that
back,
means.
that price
Who's
is gonna
that?
fly up.
Who is that?
I mean, that's an emoji.
Yeah, it's an emoji.
That's
Yo, back to MT Anonymous' point about you being a boomer earlier. Oh my god. Who is this? Who is? Oh, it's a smiley face.
Is that supposed to be Poppy?
I don't know, man.
Let's go. Let's get this game rolling.
Yeah, we could
let's do
always
it. I'm
get this
ready.
afterwards. Yeah.
I'm almost.
Hey.
Oh yeah. It's too
All
many
right,
people.
last
All right.
5 seconds.
here we
If you didn't
go.
pick anybody,
Too many people.
Pulaski's in here. What's up, man?
All right, so here we go. So just say it
Scully,
out
what's
loud
up?
or raise your hand. If you raise your hand first, and you're right, you win.
Do you want us to stop our cam if we've guessed? That might be like a good way to see who's eliminated, then restart at the next round. That's probably.
If you're
that's a
eliminated,
good
stop.
idea.
Yeah, that,
All right, so
Oh, wait,
here
so,
we go.
okay, so
it's always thinking.
First clue is. Actually, I'm gonna skip that one.
What? Yo, fuck the hell out of it. Jeez.
Rug bull.
Oh my gosh.
First clue is there's 10,000 of them.
Okay, dude. Listen, I was joking when I used that as a reference earlier.
that doesn't
Second
help.
clue.
That's like a billion.
A group of them is called a raft.
A raft.
A raft.
That sounds like an animal.
Nobody looks
Bird.
at. Nobody can.
Yeah,
type.
nah, you're good. You're good.
A raft.
Hands up.
Almost all the backgrounds are pastel colors.
Okay.
All right. Many of them have toilet paper on their heads.
Some ducks.
He got it.
Oh,
Nice,
Sup,
Crypto.
That was
Oh,
good.
nice.
Good.
Sup, Ducks. Well done.
All right, I have
Okay.
to write it down.
Bro, I thought you meant doodles for a minute there with like
I was
the
gonna say
pastel
yeah,
back.
bro.
Yeah.
And-
Same.
Pastel
who
is
did pick the
triggering.
old guy?
Is that-
Who judged the old guy?
All right, here
slept
we go.
on
Next
subducts.
one.
Yeesh.
In their storyboard, they have an evil king called Gremlin.
Cryptodes.
How the fuck you know that? Yeah.
Yo, let's go, baby. Jeez.
I should have gotten that.
How'd you know that?
Yo, banger, banger,
that
dude.
Damn.
That was sick. The first clue?
That should be 6
All right.
months.
What's in the title?
Yeah.
It's in the time.
All right, next one. I can't say that one first. These are all. I can't do that one yet.
Yo, no shot. Come on, fam. We believe in
It's
you.
too hard. It's too easy. All of them. All right, this one. There's 10,000 of them.
Okay.
Just skip that part.
Some of them look like a character from Bob's Burgers.
Oh,
Crypto
Crypto
Dads.
Crypto Dads.
Oh,
Who said it
no.
first?
Oh man.
I
I
call
think
it a
Mike
tie.
Money
I think
got
Mike.
it.
Who was it?
Mike. He said.
I think it
I
was
don't know.
Mike.
Mike
Yeah.
said he got it first.
Yeah, that's close.
That's my favorite project, so I have to get that one.
I'm gonna give Crypto a half point.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here, right. The storyboard has a mad scientist named Mayua. Mayua.
Wow.
All right. The storyboard also says they're cute as a button. There's 1,000 of them.
Wow.
1,000.
What?
We're thinking.
Nope. They have in Sandbox. They have something called a concrete jungle.
Is it Cyberkongs?
Oh,
It is.
That's what I wanted to
Wait,
say.
what? I don't even know. Okay,
That's
first of all, yo, let's go, baby, banger, banger, dude.
Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah. So
You said there's 10,000 of them, and then you said there's 1,000.
Oh, I said 10. I meant 1,000.
yeah, that's what I was.
yo, I still get the points. Come on now, we're not changing it.
You earned
I'm
that.
sorry, dude. I have 1,000 here. Like an
Yo,
idiot.
this guy writes it out instead of type. Shit.
My next two ones were they're making custom sneakers.
Wait, they
Yeah,
are?
That's Artifact Studios.
Yeah.
Artifact Studios.
Yeah, they're making custom sneakers now. Like it's pretty sweet. I saw them.
Oh no, that's somebody doing a derivative though. It's not the project itself.
Oh, I went on their Twitter. I saw.
They
it.
probably retweeted it. I don't think it's them doing it themselves. I think it was just like a fan.
Well, my last clue, which everybody would have got, was you get over $100 a day if you own one.
Well,
Yeah.
not that obvious.
All right, here we go. This one should be easy for everybody.
10,000 guys.
10,000.
I couldn't really. I'll just say this: if you guys know this answer, you deserve to win. The main person behind the project was an NFT or was an animator for Netflix.
Ghosts.
Who said
Better
go?
Cat Gang.
Oh, Tog.
Yo,
Tom
Tom coming in with the heater. Yo, he's a friggin' MLB pitcher. Shit.
Coming through in the clutch.
Sleeper. Nice one.
I got one more. So my other ones for Ghost was, I mean, they were all. It's too easy. Like my next one was he has no web page. Like,
I mean, like, I don't know if I would have
wouldn't
guessed
have
that
known
off of
that.
that. Yeah. I think
there's
you're just thinking we're more brilliant than we are.
Yeah.
323 mints total.
Yeah,
Zeneca.
that helps a little bit.
The floor is 5 ETH.
Is this all ghost hints?
See,
too?
but that would have. I think that would have thrown people off still
Yeah, I'm just
because
saying,
everyone thinks
It's
it's
how many
way
minutes?
higher.
How many minutes?
Well, it's already been answered.
323 total. That's all he has total.
23, oh.
My last one was there's a lot of X's in the names of his things.
Well, yeah, that would give it away.
Yeah, what are we getting?
Well, my last one was Danny Ukes was kind of like the founder.
He's not the founder.
Signal. He's the signal.
Jesus.
Whatever you want to
All
call
right.
it. All right.
All right.
The
Nice one,
last
Tom.
one-
I love doing this. This is great.
This is fun. Yeah, for sure.
All right. The last one's from Ben. Ben gave this answer, so let me go find it.
Oh, Kaiju Kings.
No shit.
Shout out to the Kaiju.
Hey, we say Kaiju Kings, you're out.
It's a damn good guess, though.
If it was, man.
All right, here we go. First clue. Minted during a bear market, but did really well.
Doodles.
Yeah, that's it.
Ben, is that right?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Hey.
Whoa!
How's he
Damn.
say it? Banger, banger.
Wait, who got that? Tom?
No, Schiller
No,
got
it was
it.
me.
Schiller wins. Schiller takes it.
Schiller, man, you got them all almost. Shit.
Schiller's killing
So
it.
here was Ben's other ones. He had minted on 10/17 at 6 p.m.
Yeah, what the
You remember that day.
Ben.
You remember it.
Animation is done by Alfie Motion.
Yeah, he's got a funny. Yeah, okay.
Dude, you should have put. Actually, who the fuck? How do you get that?
Dude,
Like that's so
Hey,
hard
that
to
was,
get.
yeah, I mean, there is some that did well in the bear market. I mean, he did really good there.
Yeah, the
They
artist.
did the best. They did the best.
The artist's name is Burnt Toast,
Yeah, oh yeah, everyone should have probably got that one.
That
I
one,
think.
and the last one was art is done completely using pastels.
Yeah, everybody would have got that, I think, at that point.
All right, so the winners of those are
Shit.
Schiller
won.
got 3.
I'm sorry.
Crypto Poppy got 1.5. Tong got 1, and Mike got 1. Mike got 1.5 because you and Crypto kind of share that.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
I understand.
I have to go through all these people.
I'm pretty sure it's Scully. Or Scully. Sorry, I think Scully was one of the ones that said me. Everyone else fudded it, especially Pickle. So screw Pickle.
Dude,
Oh,
it
those
was like,
pickles. I'm still holding on to those damn pickles, man.
hey, Ben, do you
I'm
have
like, what
another
is-
one to do or no?
I think that's cool.
What, you don't have another one? Dude,
What?
like everybody picks Schiller. It's gonna be tough.
Yo, no shot. I only saw like 1 or 2 people. I don't think it was everyone.
No, I have Scully, Finish, Mike,
Oh, finisher.
Z,
Okay,
Jammer,
cool.
Z,
Yo, holy shit. Yo, you guys are crazy.
Lace. Ah, shit. Here, I'll just pick these things out and I'll find out tomorrow. So here we go. I don't even know how to do that. Actually, never mind. Eric, Ben,
I'm
take
in.
us to
I'm
the
in.
end.
I'm in
What?
on Schiller as well.
Hey Tong, remember our last never
Yo,
ending
thank you, Mike.
NFT God?
No.
live
I have to
stream
go to bed.
Oh man, that
Hey,
was
Ben, take us to the last thing. I'm
that was a
gonna
long
write down
night.
these names. I'm gonna write down the rest.
What's the last thing?
Whatever you want to do.
He's got no idea. Yo, I love that.
Hey.
I was done, but there's,
So my
I
wife,
didn't
my
expect
wife
the
was
same
nice
people
enough.
to
She said I could
respond.
open up the packs on the show if you want me to do that.
Nice. That's exactly what we needed.
Yeah.
It almost
You just
felt
gotta
weird
add
having. It almost felt weird when Series 3 came out, sitting in a queue that big with Top
Oh,
Shot
yeah,
again.
packs too. Okay.
Yeah, I could open those if you want while you're doing that.
Yeah, I have to go find these names.
You just got to add it to the show. There we go.
ENS at 75, holding well.
Yeah,
ladies
but
and
that-
gentlemen.
Hey, how about that good morning token?
What is
Does
that?
anybody
What-
have mine?
What is that
What
about?
happened?
Yeah.
I think boomed. I mean, I don't know much about it. I just know that
I
pretty
just
much
saw
doubled
that
from this
though.
morning. Yeah, I was looking at the charts. I'm like, hey, this thing looks good. And bam.
Total DJ coin, man.
Yeah.
Total DJ coin.
They're like 100x from like 2 days ago.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's tied to the ENS thing. I think people are speculating it's like the next one. So
Yeah,
you're
no.
probably
wait till
the
Good
next
Night comes
one.
out.
Yeah,
Oh man.
Good evening's a derivative.
All right, Jalen Johnson.
I don't know who he is.
ENS though, hovering right around
Rookie.
75 still.
Oh yeah,
There
it's a
we go.
rookie. There we go.
That's a good start.
Yeah.
CP3.
Oh, we saw this one.
The fact he does this on 80 that's impressive.
Pretty nice.
He doesn't average a lot per game.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Who did he dunk on?
Yeah, so not bad off the rip, right? Getting the rookie.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I
a good
see
start.
both of you got 10-pack seats,
Yeah.
eh?
I was
Okay,
just thinking
This is
dude.
actually my wife gave me permission to open this.
That's the limit.
Yeah,
limited,
that was a nice
limited,
pack. The first one was amazing.
Yeah.
limited
So,
edition hookup
We still haven't
from
seen
Roham.
a
Oh
rookie,
man,
right?
he's looking better than Jared Goff.
They changed
Ooh,
the
look
5
at
packs
that.
this week.
Same much.
Has Odell signed anywhere yet?
He's been playing really well.
I would not be surprised.
I think he's going to Green Bay.
My team. Where do you think he's going?
Green Bay.
I think
I
it
hope
might be
so.
Baltimore.
I'm a Packers fan, so that's why I asked if anyone heard anything.
And he wants
Did he
to
clear?
accurate
He cleared
quarterback, I
Gravers.
think.
Nobody picked him up.
If he went to the CFL, that'd be cool.
I'm a diehard Ravens fan. I think that if Lamar gets a prototypical wide receiver, it could be interesting.
I have him in all my fantasy leagues, so
Odell or Lamar?
Lamar. So I'm
Well,
doing okay.
Arizona should just drop AJ Green and pick up Odell, man.
AJ Green's been playing
wait,
well.
are you guys-
before he got hurt?
There's just too many wide receivers in Arizona.
Yeah.
The rookie Rondell Moore from Purdue has been playing really well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's fast,
Yeah.
man. He's
Yeah.
super fast.
The kid has some jets.
Kyler's so fun to watch too, man.
Yeah, it sucks that he got injured. He was out last game because he's a big favorite for MVP this year.
Hell, Colt McCoy played pretty well in his absence, though.
Yeah,
Man, Colt McCoy was so good in college.
so did James Conner.
Yeah,
Yeah, James Conner had a
huge
monster game.
day.
That was
touchdowns.
insane.
Oh man, that's a good dunk right there.
That is pretty nasty. That's on the Australian too. Sorry, Nick. I don't know. Josh Giddey got dunked on there. That's his first time, I think.
It's the baptism of fire, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we saw this
Go
one.
through it.
The
I like
There's
him.
my-
I like him.
Gosh, I love Wiggins, man.
Have we
I know
hit
you did.
anything that's good? Like, is Top Shot dead? What is
I know.
this?
I feel like
I got one. One
Well,
rookie.
There's some
that one rookie
there's
is
some news
solid.
about this Kawhi showcase is out right now. So
Oh man, I
Kawhi
should get this
Leonard?
NFT guy. Get another green.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh. Now we just need Draymond and Danny, and then I think
Yeah,
we got
just
them all.
Draymond, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
What about Danny too? Look at
Did we
Danny.
get
Oh, I got
Jalen
two Jeff
already?
Greens. Double.
Yo, triple double banger.
Come on, another Jeff Green, another Jeff Green.
Shit, I just
That'd
spilled
be
the drink.
impressive. Preston Chachua. I
Need
have his
that.
rookie
Wait.
moment for.
Yo,
We need
well, I
that,
thought this guy was in Miami. What the hell happened?
Now,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I don't know why they traded him. That made no sense because he has so much potential.
We need the
They have
good
Bam.
Green, Jalen Green from the Rockets will be.
Yo,
nice.
Anonymous, you go to that Knicks game in New York?
Yeah.
Yo, what a game, dude. Holy shit.
Which one? You're
Miller
talking about the
Valanciunas.
one that Randall had like 18 in the first quarter.
Yeah, then he just stopped shooting.
Michael.
What the hell? I don't
that
even
the
think he
Raps?
stayed for the whole second half. That game got really disappointing.
Killian.
Was that the Schiller? Was that the Raps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that though. Look at the serial number on this one
I
isn't
guess
bad.
It's a great game if you're
1131.
on the side of the Raptors, right?
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
I mean, I thought the game was really good at the beginning, and like it was really neck and neck throughout.
Yep.
Like it was crazy.
First half was great. Second half was a dud.
Hey, the progression of Julius Randle has been great.
True.
Man,
Dude is awesome.
his story's cool, man.
I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. That caught me off guard when he just blew
Yo.
up like that.
Like
How
all
is
the
this
young
game?
players blow up when they leave the Lakers.
This
Yeah,
guy's
like,
name
I
is
mean,
Hurdle.
That
What?
happens. That happens.
Hey,
The Lakers didn't even really need those studs, man. I mean, they would have been all right with Ingram and Randall and all them guys that they would have had.
Yeah, some patience is nice sometimes, hey?
Yeah.
who doesn't know who
Oh,
Jakob Hurdle is?
there's a hero at least. He's playing.
Our
Oh, yeah.
fellow old
Yeah.
Raptors
6 man of the
player.
year, right?
Yeah.
He's playing really well right now. Yep.
Is Lowry making him better? I can't even bring myself to watch Lowry on Miami. Is he making him better?
I feel like he has a good impact on him
Yeah.
because he's
He's a good
playing
leader.
really well
He's a
this
good
year.
leader.
Do they still have Dragic over there?
Yep.
Nah, he went somewhere else, I think.
I thought he was with Toronto.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
is. He is with Toronto, yep.
Andrew Wiggins again.
So many Wiggins, man.
I know.
Can't get rid of him fast enough.
Poppy, didn't you just go to the game this week with a bunch of
Arkansas
NFT
too, man.
people?
I did, yeah. I met
How was that?
a bunch of Bored Apes and freaking Top Shot OGs, man. It was
That's
pretty
awesome.
cool. Who was you guys know?
You look
Library?
like Library, Veerman, bunch of other apes.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys look like you were packed in there though.
No. They,
Another
you can only have
Jamaican.
12 in a suite, right?
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah, yeah. And you,
Maybe it was just the photo.
yeah.
Was that the
CP.
Toronto event?
Was that what?
Where were you again?
At the Raptors game. At the
Yeah.
yeah,
The
we
one
got a
in
box.
Toronto, right?
Yeah,
We need
yeah.
We need the Jalen Green. man.
Adam Fish was there.
Yeah. He organized it.
Nice. I think that was his first IRL meetup.
It was no, that was the third one in Toronto.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. My first one. I missed the
We
first
gotta-
two with birthdays and whatever. So I was
We
glad
gotta get
to
some-
go. Sorry.
No, you're all right.
No, I was just saying I was glad to go and freaking meet people that I've known in the space for 9 months on Discord, grinding it out, and then you finally go and meet them in real life. And that,
Poppy, why didn't you do the
that's
yacht?
pretty
That would have been crazy if you were there, fam.
I know. I should have gone. It's one of those I'll probably regret.
Gosh.
There's gonna be a whole lot more because I missed out myself. So there's gonna be a whole lot more.
Oh, you're cutting
your
out
mic,
a little bit.
Your mic is crazy, Cordy.
All right, here we go.
Oh my god! I have to like move it. This one. That's
Yes.
All right, so here we go.
Yo, let's go, gang.
Mike MC, he decided he did not want to root for Schiller and change to somebody else. So
What?
he's not in this.
After the competition?
No, it's before.
He saw all the moments. He was like, "Nah, it's okay."
Yeah. So, what was the best moment you guys said was?
Davion
the
Williams
rookie.
rookie card.
Yeah.
The rookie guy goes first. How I'm
Cade
going
Cunningham.
to do this is
GL, everyone.
seven of the moments go to Schiller's people, 3 go to Mike's people, 3 go to Poppy's people, 2 go to Tong. All right, so here's
Feels
the first one. Here's the
feels a
best
bit-
moment.
Yo,
Feels
let's
a bit
go.
culty.
Sorry,
Scully.
Rudy.
Yo, Scully, let's go. Triple double banger coming through with the faith of the hour. Yo, we're going to the moon, baby. This man just landed a fresh top shot moment. Sheesh.
Pinaz. Lace.
Man.
How many times are you randomizing it?
No, I think it's for like
7.
different moments.
7 people win from picking him.
I think it's like the order people get to pick like which moment.
Jammer won 2. Lace won 2.
I'm spreading it out pretty nicely.
One more for Schiller's people. Finish. So I think all of Schiller's people won.
So how do you pronounce that P name?
I believe
I
it's
don't
Pinas.
Is that French?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. All right, so now I'm gonna go to the next grouping. Is how do I change these?
You hit go back.
I did, and it goes to that.
Then you gotta hit back again.
No, not the back arrow. The actual go back button on the page. Or you can
I'll
do
do it
that.
again. Whatever, man. All right, the next list is between Pickle and Fred.
I'll be right back.
While NFT God's figuring this out, I have to ask. I came on a little late. What did I miss?
Pickle
in the
gets
first
the
hour?
first one.
The first hour, Zeneca talked a little bit about his project for like the first
Pickle
30
got
minutes
both.
or so.
Fred didn't get any.
And then the 15 minutes, for 15
wait,
minutes
there's
after
one
that, I
more.
talked about my project a little bit that I'm community manager for, and then we hopped into
Fred
the
got
game
one.
show.
Cool. And what project are you on again?
NFT Heroes. It's
Shit, I know that one. Yeah.
It's coming out in a week. So I just gave a little bit of a spat about our release coming up on the 16th. It's pre-sale. I got the links in the Discord in the private chat. I'm here if you guys want to take a peek at it. But it's a 10,000 piece project, just like all the ones in our game show, and six different characters within the collection. And it's 80s and 90s action hero inspired pixelated art.
A lot of people.
But yeah, we've been just kind of trying to grow organically as well, and we're not doing a ton of shilling, but we worked through. We did a bit of honorary NFT pieces for like Von Doom and a couple other Twitter guys that we reached out to through another mutual friend. So we're growing a little bit, and we're getting excited because it's a tough market, like you guys have been saying. So we're really excited to see that our whitelist is growing the way it has, and just continuing to fill that up, hopefully before mint and pre-sale happens on the 16th.
Remind me the Twitter handle.
Yeah, sure. It's I'll just type it in here for you.
Okay.
All right, Rio 1-2. All right, last one is Tong's people. He had 2 people. Dude, what the hell? Why isn't that working? It's starting to piss me off.
Hey, so there's an ape right now at the WSOP poker tournament, and he's wearing the sweater at the table. And I was saying before that I felt that merch is basically gonna give us that in real life flexing, and that's what he's doing right now at the WSOP tournament. He's flexing his ape, and at some point,
That's
like
sick.
a year from now, everyone at the table will know what that is, right?
I haven't thought about it like I guess I haven't thought that far ahead, because like obviously these things are brands that we're connecting ourselves to through a community, right? But like I think the reason why I wanted to ask NFT NYC what people were wearing and stuff is if that, that's the sign of the times to move forward. And it was a massive hit. Like there's no denying that my FOMO, I have never had more FOMO in my entire life than scrolling through social media during NFT NYC. And like I wasn't as early as a lot of the people in here, but the people if I'm going to tell someone about NFTs, I'm going to be like, dude, check out what just happened a couple of weeks ago. Check out these parties and what people are wearing and the community that it's making, right? I'm not going to show them all the different art pieces. I'm just like, look at this cool stuff that people can do with each other. Yeah, and this exclusiveness about it. Like, it's just, you're right. Like, it's going to be this huge, it's going to be like wearing Nike eventually. Like,
yeah,
it's going to be massive.
So coincidentally, because as I mentioned before, I partied my ass off at NFT NYC. The person I did the majority of that with, I just was looking. Jacob Meyer?
Yeah. We've been talking a little bit. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I saw that he did like a giveaway for NFT Heroes and everything. Jacob Meyer and I think we partied at Marquee, which is a nightclub with EDMX or whatever, like 3 or 4 nights in a row.
Nice, man. He's a good dude. He's been really positive, and we've reached out on a couple of occasions for him, and he likes what he sees, and we're gonna keep chatting. So that's cool that and that's why I had such FOMO, because like Crypto Poppy was saying, like we talk to these people, right? Like I talk to them more than I talk to my real life friends. Like I need to start meeting them.
There's the winners, guys, in the order.
Rio.
Does that say Dickle?
DM me at Top Shot Fanatic on Twitter, and I will send out all of these in 7 days, because I can't do anything until 7 days.
I don't know if everyone's going to be able to read that.
I swear that says Dickel.
Dude, I have really bad handwriting. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
There you go.
So,
you guys read any of it?
I know the people that did it. Rio, I know him. I can reach out to him so you can follow up. Who's in between the Rios there?
Here, I'll do it this way. I'll write the name of the people they all picked. So the group 1 picked
I might have
Schiller.
that.
The group 2 picked Poppy. The group 3 picked Mike. Dude, my handwriting's bad.
So
and
Crypto
the group
Poppy,
4 picked Thong.
You've
Go ahead.
so I
You
saw
guys
the
try
video
to
and
read
everything.
your guys' names out. Here, try it again.
Rio. I don't know. I can't read what's in between the two Rios there.
In between the reels, it says, my handwriting's shitty. I'm sorry.
Can you not read your own handwriting?
Type it.
No, I can't.
Just put in the
Maybe-
Discord DM and we'll reach out to the people.
See,
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay.
this
Yeah,
is why I've
so-
been on NFT God show so many times, is because really it's entertaining for me.
Oh, so good.
No, in
So good, man.
between Rio was a guy. His name was ALOU.
ALOU.
Alo.
All right.
Someone's dog eating in the background.
Oh,
yeah, that's
No,
my
no,
dog. That's my dog, bro, right there.
Oh.
She's telling me.
Oh man.
Turn this photo. Let me mute
Mike.
Mike.
Oh,
Can
what's
you hear me?
that? Something's bad going on.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
hey,
mic's
Mike.
not working.
No.
I think his
Do you
dog's
hear me?
eating his mic now.
NFT God.
Let me mute it.
It's not me.
Yes,
Let me mute it.
you have the power, bro.
He's
You
been doing
do that
research
right now.
since 2017, so he is.
Well, one second. Let me mute my mic. Let me mute my
He
mic.
doesn't know how
No,
bad
it's-
it sounds. There you go. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the mic.
All
Cordy's.
right. Hey, Mike. The other guy between them was LOOHW or U.
All right, I'll see if I can find him.
I'll post it in the morning.
No, that's all right.
I can't send a prize out for 7 days anyway, so I'll figure it out.
Okay. Cool.
All right, guys, I'm done.
This has been great.
All right.
No, it's
Yeah,
been
for as
awesome.
many people as you had on here, I think it went pretty well. So
I have to say, Shill, you have to come back on. Like you're like our
He's
Ken
gone.
Jennings now.
He passed
I
out.
think he's wearing an invisible cloak or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
the
wasn't
two
looking
Smirnoff
at the screen.
ices.
I wasn't
Triple double
looking.
banger.
Well, definitely, we're gonna play this game again, and I'm gonna bring the 4 people that actually got something right back on. They're like our Ken Jennings now, or Jennings, or
Are you
whatever his name
basically
is.
saying you're cut?
You're done.
No.
Yeah, I'm out.
NFT Anonymous didn't even know he was coming on. He filled in for somebody.
Well,
You
thanks
know,
for
then
coming on.
for-
It's
I'll
nice
stop
meeting
by
you.
anytime.
So
It's
were
nice
you there
meeting
for
you.
the sticker
Dude,
fiasco?
Dude, I love you, Tyler. You're the best, man.
Appreciate you.
NFTs Anonymous. Were you there for the sticker fiasco?
Sticker fiasco?
Yeah, where was it that Danny had thrown stickers on the stage and then got kicked
yes,
out?
I was there for
That
that.
thing.
Yeah, so I invited a bunch of people to Dead Mouse on, what was that? That was Tuesday night. And apparently him and Andrew Wang made their way on into the pit area because we had a booth in the mezzanine. And next thing I know, I'm getting a bunch of group text messages that Danny got kicked out. I was like, wait, what? And apparently he took his punk stickers because he had 1,000 of them that he brought to New York City, and he threw them at Dead Mouse. So
Yeah, I saw the
got-
tweets where he was pretty upset.
That got him
kicked
kicked
him
out,
out.
and then Andrew Wang followed him out. But
Man,
Danny's a
I
good
guess
guy.
That sounds,
Silly.
I think we've all been there.
What was
maybe not there, but similar decision making.
NYC was certainly a memorable experience.
It was nice meeting
Nice.
everybody. Like, really honored to be with you guys and get to meet you all as well. So that's super cool.
Yeah, me too, man.
Thank you, man.
Let me Let me see a private chat. Do I have to post anything else here? Mike Money, I already posted that, but I'll post it again.
Yeah, no, he was sending that for NFT Anonymous.
Yeah,
he had the links.
I'll post it again. Just there you go.
Yeah, I was checking it out.
Yeah, I love it. It looks like a pretty cool project. It reminds me kind of like shit, I can't remember the project, so it doesn't even matter. But it's pretty cool.
It's so original, right?
Well, I like that you have 6 different characters instead of just everybody the exact same thing and just randomizing those characteristics. You actually randomize the characteristics of 6 different characters, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, the dev team had some fun with that. They worked their ass off to try to figure out how that's going to go, and we've done a few runs and it's working out. So
what happened to Schiller?
I don't know. His light keeps on.
Vodka. Hey, Cordy.
Yeah, you guys hear me now?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, it was my headphones. I don't know why it was acting. I don't know why there was a problem with the sound.
Hey, Cordy, I want to give one more shout out before I take off here tonight. How do you know Jeremiah C?
Oh, he's actually in my chat. I created a chat earlier this year to show people how to get into NFTs, and I helped a lot of people get into NFTs around the time where crypto was going downwards. That was earlier this year, and I've gotten them early into Bored Ape, Yacht Club, to Gutter Cats, and all that stuff. So I've been really helping them out on that end.
I like Wavelength a lot. He's a really cool guy, and he introduced us together, and I'm glad he did.
He's a meme god. This guy, he just creates memes every day, and he always finds a way to.
Oh, he does. He wins so many of them.
I don't know how he do it. It's just how he does it.
He wins so many meme contests. It's nuts. Like, he wins like one a week at least.
It's crazy.
It is.
So Cordy, that alpha you gave us today on Bitcoin NFTs. Now I'm paying attention.
Yes, sir.
All right, Cordy's calling this. I better be looking over there.
It's happening.
What did he call? He called Miami coin, New York coin, Block Stacks.
Yeah.
Block Stacks is on top of BTC.
What was the audio one on Solana? There's also audio.
Yeah, it's Audius. They're using Solana, and they have they have a very big reach. They had a partnership with TikTok.
Private chat.
Yeah, can you post that one in the private chat?
So we can all look
Yeah,
at
no,
it.
Corey, he definitely nailed it when he said Steve Aoki was getting involved. He's big on Solana. I've talked with his team. He was getting involved with Metaplex. They're the ones who actually got me into his show during NFT NYC week, which was cool. Shout out to them. But Cordy, do you know anything about Metaplex? Is that like a emerging marketplace?
Yeah, it's a tool that's used to build a lot of these NFTs on Solana.
Cool.
Cordy, I followed you, man. I'm going to be paying attention to you a lot more.
That's what I said.
I'm blown away by you right now. So
Dude, he's
I appreciate you.
As Crypto Poppy acknowledged last time they were on a show together, he's like at least 6 months ahead of anybody else. Like us, like normal people, like other people like him. Like he's been, what do you say? 2017 is when you bought your first NFT. That's sick. Like I bought my first NFT January 2020. So you're 3 years ahead of me.
2021.
Jeez, you're way early.
It was brutal back then. The best of the best died off.
Yeah,
That's how
it
brutal
is
it was
2021. Shit, 4 years.
What do you want, brother?
Welcome back, Schiller.
Yo, Schiller, I thought you fell asleep.
Yo, banger. Listen, I'm getting ready for a parking lot friggin' Andy over here. Are you guys watching the Lakers game, by the way? It's 93-95 for the Heat.
Wow.
I gotta probably head out.
Hey, Schiller, how much of that vodka's left, man? Do you have any for us?
Of the which?
The vodka.
The Smirnoff.
Oh, no, I finished it all, fam.
The vodka.
We donezo.
Right, I'm out,
donezo.
Hey, have a good night. Hey, you're all invited back whenever you want to come back, man.
Hell yeah. Yo, I appreciate you hosting this, by the way. I think like everybody here had a hell of a time. It was super fun. It's different. It's something new, and it's cool seeing you do this, and hopefully you can get partnered or whatever here with Twitch soon, and then we can actually give you some subs and all that kind of jazz. So appreciate you doing this.
Schiller, next week you have to come back. I mean, you won. I have a couple new guys coming on. I have Pickles coming on, Josh Ong.
Okay, cool, sick.
And I have a couple more guys too I've been talking to. So
did you say Pickles?
Not like Distress Pickle, the guy.
Oh, I
Dude, Distress Pickle seems like
cool
he's
Ethereum.
All right.
Not Cole.
Cool.
I'll talk to Cole. You might. I don't.
All right.
He's too cool for me, man.
Have Cole up here and have him talk about these pickles, because these pickles, I love the idea, but I don't know what's going on with the pickles. It's a great. It's a great.
I think pickles are like long gone.
Yeah, they're
anti-Cole. Why is he anti-Cole? Like what? Why?
I think Cole can be polarizing, I guess, in the space, right?
All right, guys. Have a great night.
All right, you too.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
All right. Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Later, boys.
See you guys.